Alrighty then, chat room. Y'all know what time it is. We missed a week, but it do not matter. It's real Graps. It's issue 83 off the top of my head. I'm pretty sure it's 83. Where are my notes here? 83. As always, I'm your host, Gardy, and I'm joined by Tux, and we will take you through the week in wrestling. And boy, was it a week. I mean, I'm just going to skip over news because I don't think anything really big has come out of the wrestling world. Like, we've got a bunch of WWE news. That's about it.
Yeah, I think as far as like something I like to bring up, this episode and last episode, low-key, are going to be the We're Going to Complain About Wrestling Fans episode because people aren't watching, consuming, interacting with the medium correctly, which is funny because I realized today while I was watching Samoa Joe versus Necro Butcher that this is like the youngest and oldest sport in the fucking world.
Yeah.
Right?
Like, there's wrestling in black and white, nigga. Like, that's how old the sport is.
Oh, yeah. There's wrestling in black and white, and it's like there's shit that, like, watching from, like, fucking 20 years ago, and it low-key feels like it was, like, fucking yesterday for whatever reason. I wasn't even there. Like, I'm watching fucking Bryce Remsburg officiate the match, and I'm like, what do you mean that's Bryce? What do you mean he has hair? Yet people act like the sport was born fucking yesterday. And I know that's because, like, a lot of the people that we interact with on Twitter are on the younger side. You know, mid, sometimes early 20s. Sometimes they're older. Sometimes they're onk like Dave. But it feels like everybody together just doesn't know what the fuck they're looking at, right? And speaking of Dave, that's kind of what I wanted to bring up is he's still doing this Mercedes Moné My World bit, and it's just like, all right, I might get like, this might be taken as homophobic. There's a certain age to where I need you to drop that sassy shit, bro. If you're not like gay, I need you to drop that sassy shit, nigga.
No, you need to drop it, period.
I'll get to it before SummerSlam for sure. Oh, there was this event that I needed to watch. Oh, I mean, there's just all this. Just say you don't watch the shit. All right, just stop it. Stop it. Cut it the fuck out. I understand it's like Mercedes and Meyer are pissing you off and their fans are pissing you off. Cut it the fuck out. Grow up, nigga. Either you're watching it or you don't. And this all came about because the nigga was like, oh, I mean, I was in the crowd. I don't know what the people were talking about in terms of liking the show. The in-person crowd didn't really give a fuck. Nigga, you've been consuming this fucking sport for how long? You don't know the shit is different on TV than it is in person? Like, come the fuck on, dog. Somebody might have had a great call on commentary. There might have been a really good camera angle that just you saw, like you didn't see that people at home saw. It's entirely different in person than it is at home. So for you to staunchly be like, I know what's going on, and be like, you know what, I'll take into consideration what you niggas say. And then the girls get sassy with you, and you're trying to have a sass off. If you don't fucking lock in, my God. But yeah, no news. All I have to say, no news. And I think that's for the better.
Wait, hold on. We got a little bit. We can talk about a little bit. Your man got signed.
So,
what you mean? What they calling him now? The main one?
Oh, is it Malachi?
No, nigga. Zilla Fatu. They sent that nigga back to Europe, by the way.
You saw the fucking... I watched the clip. It came across my feed because I don't know. I guess there's no just AEW side of Twitter. It's all one thing. I saw the clip of him debuting at NXT, beating them two niggas. You can, for real, see the producer getting up out of their fucking seat, like right below the hard cam, and pointing at the nigga to go up and do the fucking splash because he was so geeked to be in the fucking WWE NXT PC.
Nigga is a fucking fan, bro.
Are they still Full Sail? He was so geeked to be amongst the people at Full Sail University, wherever the fuck they're at.
I'm just like, motherfucker is a fan, man.
Like what?
Like, and I'm not even saying that to be like derogatory, but it's just like, bro, you got a job to do. You can't sit here and be fanned out during your fucking run-in.
Act like you've been here before, man. Come
Quite
on.
literally.
You probably have been here before. Maybe not in the ring, but at the fucking PC at least. Come on, dog. You said they're calling him the one?
Yeah, that's his thing, is the main one, I'm pretty sure.
Are they still calling him Zilla Fatu?
Nah, yeah, of course. It's just that they said it's a nickname. He's the main one. I don't know what that means, but hey,
How
we're
long do
here
you think
now.
before?
Okay.
Let's just rip the Band-Aid off. How long
But
do you
yeah,
think
like
you're
I
gonna
said,
do?
they sent your man's Tommy N back to the wilderness.
Tommy N. Oh,
Yeah.
Tommy N.
They said they sent that boy back to the European Indies. It's over with.
Yeah. I mean, that's what happens when niggas don't want you over there.
So after you burn
Just
every bridge you have.
yeah. I mean, Dad was coming to pick me up, like you said. My pops coming. I don't need to take that
Nigga
bullshit.
said, my dad coming to get me. Your daddy got you and you had the worst experience humanly possible.
You ain't get no McDonald's, no Nifty 50s. You went home and ate straight fucking bread, bro.
In fact, you got a new trauma out of that. That's what happened there.
Too. They did everything for you, dog.
They put you with your wife. Y'all was living it up, and then they said, "Damn, this shit kind of fucking sucks."
Gave you
Kicked you the fuck out.
They gave you they let you do that stupid ass fucking gimmick on every entrance with a coffin. Most niggas just walk in.
Yeah, most
give you
niggas
that
lose their
little-
entrance gimmick like month 3.
Yeah. You lucky they didn't let you walk in. They let you do all that shit. You had a really cool Titantron gimmick where your name would fucking appear after you walk. I wonder how long it took niggas to get the timing for that. And they gave you everything you fucked up. Oh, I would be sick. You had Sin on the Twitch stream, nigga. Oh my.
Yo. That could have happened anyway. He's a streamer. Don't do that.
Zelina?
Yes.
I know she streamed like that. I know niggas stream.
No. She
But I don't
streamed
know
like
if- I
that,
don't know if
like that.
niggas-
I'm pretty sure.
I ain't know if niggas.
Her and
stream.
Charlie have like the whole thing.
Charlie who?
The former Dakota Kai.
Dempsey?
Keep up.
Sorry.
Keep up.
I was about to say, the fuck is Regal's kid doing on Twitch on television?
I mean, he is because of Ren and whatchamacallit.
I guess yeah, it's just weird. It's like seeing your teacher at the fucking supermarket. Nigga, what the fuck are you doing here?
Yo, come on.
Oh my goodness. But I mean, it's one thing to stream, but getting a cynical out. I mean, I guess when you're a wrestler, it's like, yeah, I work with the WWE, and niggas read the email like, oh shit, hold on. Nah, let's link and build. But damn, is it Rhea that streams or is it Buddy that streams?
I think it's a joint channel thing, where it's like they have the one channel, and then it's them, and then that one nigga that lives in the house.
Who? You like there's another nigga in the crib?
I'm pretty sure there's just a whole other nigga that lives with them.
It's not funny what I'm saying.
Yeah,
What did I say?
the fact that you didn't know that the former Dakota Kai is Charlie.
Oh, I mean,
You went to fucking Charlie Dempsey, who is of all fame. They demoted that nigga. They put that nigga in the Israeli stable and then demoted him to Evolve.
Here the
what
Charlie,
did he say?
Here are the Charlie clips that I get on my Twitter feed, right? I'll get a Twitch clip from her like once every 6 months.
Okay.
And in any other clip I get, it's fucking Malcolm Bivens talking about some. What you thought? You thought you was gonna see some ass? Nah.
The fact that's still circulating is fucking funny.
Let's watch this Scooby-Doo together. Come on.
Nah, the fact that that's still in circulation is fucking funny.
I'm not looking for that. I think it's the way that Malcolm Bivens' delivery is just, well, I'm gonna just call the nigga by his real name and not his slave name. Fucking.
There you go. There you go.
Stokely's delivery, it just pisses me off. Like he's talking to me as if he knows. You don't know me, nigga. You know me.
Yeah, pervert ass
like
nigga. We caught you.
No, don't talk to me like that.
Freak ass nigga.
Hey.
You thought you was finna see Dakota Kai throwing it back, huh?
Yeah.
Freak ass nigga. Yo.
Did they make that TikTok together? Was that always on TikTok?
That was the plan.
Oh, that's funny as fuck. Oh, I'm so mad I missed it. I would have been fucking thriving.
Bro, I'm telling you, WWE did not know what they had. Niggas had an idea of what they had. They didn't know what they had.
You know what else popped up on my feed? Fucking Kevin Owens' entrance at War Games. I took a look at everybody in that fucking ring. Like his surprise entrance to War Games. Took a look at everybody in the ring. It's 99% AEW niggas now.
Yeah.
I look at fucking Roderick Strong, no beard. Or no mustache, sorry. I look at fucking, I think Champ is on the fucking floor. Adam Cole's against the goddamn cage. Kyle's, I'm like, oh shit, it's Kyle. All these fucking people here. And then I listen to comments, I'm like, wait, who? Is that a British nigga? Who is that? Is that?
It's Nigel.
Nigel McGuinness.
It's fucking Nigel, yo.
What the fuck? What do you mean you niggas had Nigel? What the hell? I was like, damn. It's a shame that all you niggas are in a company I like right now, and I don't like the product more than I liked it last year. Fuck. We'll get to that. What else do we have for news? After we went on two different funny tangents.
I mean, I guess we can talk briefly about the fucking Kenny Omega Duck in Mexico saga.
Yeah.
Kenny wasn't at Arena Mexico and nobody knows why. And instead of like just skipping over it, Alvarez started making jokes and everybody wants to beat his ass again. This shit is fucking crazy, man.
I read that shit and I was like, you're fucking, you're done for, buddy. Cause like I know the tone was probably just some like, I mean niggas get sick every time they go down there, so I could see him skipping that shit.
Nah, he said that and I was like, damn, what the fuck going on over there?
You just gotta be careful. You just gotta be careful saying that shit. You can't do that. You can't do that. And it's like people are like, oh, this nigga's racist. I think any city now it does not gonna lie, it does look crazy because it's like, what do you mean every time niggas get sick? Even when you go to nice restaurants, like what is that part? Even when you go to nice restaurants part, that's crazy. Because then you're really like, nah, it's dead ass the whole country. If he was just like, nah, the catering down there is crazy. It's one thing. Because then you can say that about a lot of cities. And niggas would be like, what the fuck? Nah, my city clean, bro. You say even the nice restaurants? All right.
Yo, come on.
You gotta put that one back in the holster, my brother.
No, I mean, like, it was so very easy to say that Omega's stomach probably just isn't real. But nah.
And I think it's funny because it's also not Brian's fault because, like a meme we talked about in the chat, niggas be conflating Weekly Observer Radio and Weekly Observer News, Wrestling Observer. Sorry, Weekly. What the fuck? Wrestling Observer Radio, Wrestling Observer Newsletter, as like, oh, they're both just Dave. When it's like, no, even the tweet is quoted with fucking Brian Alvarez.
I mean, yeah, nobody's gonna read that. They think that them niggas is one entity. It doesn't matter.
But even in the fucking quote, and maybe this is just like niggas being used to how Dave talks, because Dave probably talks the same way, but like, you see mad maybes, I thinks, mayhaps, perchance, potentiallys, and it's just like, and again, wrestling doesn't really have journalism, so niggas don't know how journalists are supposed to talk. There's a reason why, you know, niggas like Shams and fucking Adam Schefter use per ESPN sources, because it's like, I'm just letting you know, this shit not confirmed. Well, you don't know when it's confirmed, but until now, it's just per sources, nigga. So niggas aren't used to regular journalism. You can't see mad maybes and potentiallys in a fucking aggregation and be like, oh, this is 100% what happened. Because then niggas start calling, going after Kenny is funny. People going after Alvarez and be like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
That's niggas going after Kenny was gonna happen because why weren't you at that show?
Yeah, and that's like a bigger discussion of just like, yo, what the fuck is this nigga scheduled? And even then, it's like, how did we have Max drop the title? Max left, came back, and Loki has been on more shows than Kenny has. And has probably wrestled on more shows. Well, not wrestled, but done more things on more shows than Kenny has since picking that shit up. Like, is that... Keep telling you it's that triple...
That's fucking crazy.
If it is...
I mean, it's fair because, like, that is like a whole thing.
But then was Bandito not also part of AAA?
I don't remember.
I might have seen that. Maybe I'm just making shit up, as I do. He was. Maybe that nigga just got more. He got more swag. He was never champion there. All right.
So maybe, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Because it is funny that nigga's on the very next. He was on the Dynamite before, and then the very next Dynamite he's there, but he just wasn't a Grand Slam Mexico. Even though the show had plenty of time. Well, not plenty of time, but shit was 2 hours 30 minutes. So it's not like they really had to worry about venue time. So I don't know, but no, it is crazy, crazy as fuck. But yeah, I mean, everybody just gotta calm down a little bit, just a tad. Or like I like to say, aim your lashes a little bit more accurately. You're kind of missing. You're hitting the ground around them. You want to hit them right on the skin. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna give some niggas lashings.
Yeah.
Right? I'm gonna go on another tangent. Commentary. Niggas are I swear every time I see a tweet about AEW commentary being asked, there's a different nigga in every tweet. I understand people like different things. We know what the problem is. Alright?
Go ahead.
We gotta get Shivani the fuck back to Collision, buddy. We gotta contain Shivani and Nigel back on Collision. Let them niggas do 1 a weeks. And then figure out the Taz issue. Because the real problem is Excalibur don't got nobody to fucking talk to.
No, Excalibur is part of the fucking problem.
He's phoning it in a little bit, but I feel like
not a little bit. This nigga is fucking up a lot of bit, brother. This nigga's fumbling over words. He's not doing the ad reads correctly. Like
he's not doing. Also, last year, one thing I gave praise to about the AEW commentary is that I was learning the name of every fucking move in the goddamn wrestling lexicon. I was learning everything. I would write it down. I'd just be like, oh, that's crazy. I would genuinely have to, and maybe this is part of the problem. It probably was part of the problem. But I'd be like, damn, what is the difference between a reverse Hurricane Rana and a fucking Poison Rana? I was like, these niggas are throwing these terms at me, but I also just can't visually look at the fucking difference. Now I don't get any of that. I don't get any of that.
It's the same move.
There's no difference. Fuck those niggas.
The same move.
I don't get any of that. I'm noticing it now. I'm not getting as many move names as I used to before.
Yeah, them niggas have given up. They're not doing play-by-play. Everybody's doing color.
Everybody is doing color. And it does start with Excalibur because he is the play-by-play guy. And Nigel Loki also doesn't want to do play-by-play. But I also see why Nigel isn't doing play-by-play because the color is so ass. And he's Loki also good at color. It's where he's like, I'm also just going to do your fucking jobs for you because you guys aren't talking about shit. But I think the crux of the problem is Shivani. I think if niggas are just like, all right, you two are going to stay on Collision. You get 1 a week. Don't got to do much. Focus on the once a week show. You get somebody else to go in with Taz, or not Taz, with Excalibur. Tell Excalibur to lock the fuck in. Because, like, I'm not as down on Excalibur as everybody else is, but I also know he's not as good as last year. So you just got to get somebody new in because Taz is gone. Danielson can't do this shit no more. You know? I don't even know who they have on for Phil whenever those two are gone. It's like Ian, right? I don't know where the fuck Ian is.
Yeah, Rick Abani sometimes.
Raising his kid. He wants to be a stay-at-home dad or whatever.
Paul White.
Are you fucking kid? Paul White recently?
Paul White no, we're forgetting about fucking Matt Menard.
That guy's dead.
No, he's not. He was just in Ring of Honor. Don't do that.
Garcia killed him, did he not? On AEW television, that guy's dead.
No, we seen him.
Did we?
And not recently, but we seen him after that.
It's been some months. I'm pretty sure I was at the show before Garcia killed him. No, I think it was a PPV later, like a 0 hour later, Garcia killed him. But it's been quite some time. However, I also don't want that guy on commentary. So we'll consider him dead for my sake. Paul White isn't bad, but whenever I hear Paul White, it's with Shivani, who's fucking phoning it in. So it's like I can't really gauge how good this nigga is on like a regular. So we ain't really got nobody because fucking Rick Abani actually wants to be like. I understand being a stay-at-home dad is a privilege, right? The beauty of rearing a child. Fuck them niggas, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I need my commentary, dog. It's crazy to say. I need it. I need it. I need it. Look at what you've left me with. It's getting so bad where it's like, damn, I haven't heard Don Callis in a while. That fucking 50-year-old coworker you have. Damn, I haven't seen Steve in a while. Where's Steve at? Like, what? Come on.
They don't fired Steve. Don't do that.
They don't fired Steve. So Tony gotta do something, but I think the niggas is just tired. Niggas put, and you can kind of lie and be like, they did put a lot into 2025. Not really. Not really. Like, yeah, with the whole mock stuff, like that guy was getting like pre-tapes and shit like that, like produced pre-tapes. We not even getting that. That Willow Mercedes shit yesterday. I'm just all over the place. I'm not gonna hold you. That shit not structured as shit. That Willow Mercedes shit. They didn't even try. It was like 2 seconds of a fucking interview. Niggas gonna be, oh, that's the point. No, man. Like, you're not even gonna try to run like not even try to role play a little bit. Like, oh, we don't know where Mercedes is. She's late. Let's just go through an interview with Willow while we have her. No. And then Mercedes shows up. Niggas didn't even try to do that. Niggas set up the set for fun. I would be pissed off if I'm part of stage crew or whatever. I gotta set up this whole fucking interview set for fucking 20 seconds of a pre-tape. And honestly, the set was on Mercedes Monet's fucking whatever. I think she got an Android. I'm not gonna hold you. Her fucking Samsung.
She got an iPhone, bro. Stop it.
I don't think she did. She went into that low light.
She has an iPhone. Stop
the
it.
FPS dipped. The FPS dipped when she was in low light. That's a very Android thing.
Nigga, everybody has an iPhone. You'd be hard pressed to find an Android in wrestling. Everybody has an iPhone.
She must have got a 13 or something. Cause I don't
Bro, the venue was bad. That's all. Stop it.
What do you mean the venue was bad? You don't need no internet for no video. She must not got 3K. She got a 13. It's okay. She got an iPhone 13. I'll give it to you.
Yeah, you talking about the CEO like that is crazy, son. I hope you understand what you're saying.
I just noticed the frames per second was a little low when she was away from the lighting. All right, that's just. I just noticed it. I could not notice it. I could not bring it up. I fuck with the CEO, obviously. That's my homegirl, but it's just things you notice. But back to the point, 30. I saw the set longer on Mercedes Monet's fucking phone than I did on the actual goddamn show. So what is this build looking like, right? Niggas hit the in case of emergency, put Willow Nightingale in a trios match where Megan Bain is on the other team. And it worked. Okay, it worked on me. I'm not gonna lie. But it's like, I understand, right? When you can just fall back on Graps, why would I not do that? I'm a wrestling company. However, if I'm invested in this AEW shit, and I am, I don't want to, like, and I'm being truthful. I feel like this is at a point where a lot of people that like both companies are at. Even if I watch AEW casually, I don't want it to just be like, this is a pretty good alternative. I want it to be the best version of the company that it can be. Why would I not? Especially if I was watching in 2025. Why the fuck would you show me something if I can't have it? What?
Well,
except for Mercedes Monet was carrying around an engine. Go, nigga. Yo, go watch that fucking video and tell me I'm wrong. CEO Online is help, by the way. She's gonna find us and shut us down. That's all right.
That's what I keep trying to tell you, bro.
If she curses me out, that's fine, because obviously I'm a CEO stan, so like I understand it comes with the territory.
You know damn well.
She be giving.
You know damn well how it works. You can't be no stan and hold her accountable.
No, that's how it works. There are probably plenty of Nicki fans that have gotten cursed out, but it's all love because I'm gonna beat her at the next album draw. What? I'm in the trenches fighting for you against Dave Meltzer. You can't do that to me. But if
probably
you did,
fucking stop doing that.
I'm not gonna be mad at it. I know it's a fucking losing battle. It's over. Will gets all the time in the world, and like, I can't even say I like Ospreay, right? I love the Ospreay Graps, right? I'm separating the art from the artist. However, you know what I'm saying? We gotta be honest. What are you guys doing? What the fuck?
Hey.
What is that? Yesterday, Kenny, what is that voice?
No, that was crazy.
What the fuck?
Nah, that nigga got on the mic talking like a fucking Discord mod, bro. Watch out.
It's an insane week.
Nah.
Where we hear Roman Reigns' actual voice, and we hear Kenny Omega put on his cinema voice.
I mean, I knew what that nigga sounded like. You could very much find what that nigga sounded like before that day.
But it was presented to me. I didn't know what that nigga sounded like. But hearing that, Mimsy was right. I was like, oh shit. Shit, give me the heck. I was like, the veneers is one thing, but it's like, damn, that's what you sound like, nigga. Oh my God. And then Kenny Omega want to put this bullshit on. Like last week, niggas was giving that fucking stupid ass segment all the praise in the world. Shit didn't make a lick of sense. But Kenny Omega went up there talking about you liar. Elvin is like, ugh.
Ew, nigga.
We show up this week. No, I'm talking about like positive. Like, you know, like niggas was flexing and shit. This week, everybody's like, oh, what the fuck was that? And this shit didn't make sense. It's double whammy. And it's like, I'm sitting here seeing niggas talking about some Kyle Fletcher gonna snatch that chain. When the ratings go down, they're just gonna pop the trigger on Max again, which is very funny that's Anthony, not Anthony. Weirdo, sorry. Tony Khan's fucking, you know, the fucking LaFuck You 3? Tony Khan getting a little bit of hot water. Max, you know what to do. Go on out there. We got another world title reign for you, bro. And it's like, I can't dispute any of that shit. Even though, like, last year, last year I don't think I would be able to dispute either, but I would have a little bit more plausible deniability about it. I would be like, yeah, he's just a nigga from Tesco around the block. That's enough to get you like, and the Graps is good. You're gonna get a viral clip out of it. We should be all right. But then it's like, unless we have the nigga wrestling every week like Darby Allin, which, I mean, I guess you can. Take them fucking bruv jerseys off, niggas. It's gonna look real spooky soon.
Oh, you hating?
Of course, I'm hating on the bruv jerseys for sure. Them shits is ugly, but on Will, I gotta let the haters out of this one.
Come on, man. That's your guy.
Nigga might actually get his chain snatched by Kyle Fletcher, bro. I'm falling for it.
I'm not falling for that.
I don't know if I have a male wrestler in AEW. I don't know if I have one of those anymore.
I love the Fletch God, but that shit is not happening, bro. If he couldn't beat fucking Hangman, he's not gonna beat Ospreay at the fucking at the Apex. It's not happening, bro.
It might not happen immediately.
It's not happening. There's no reason that nigga couldn't beat Hangman, bro.
Month 5, it might happen. What is month 5? That's Revolution, is it not?
Something like that. All I'm saying is, if that shit fails, it's because Tony Khan. Like the only way that the Ospreay world title reign fails is if he's fighting fucking nobody. Like the only way that you could fumble an Ospreay title reign in the beginning of it is if you somehow, some way loop back to Moxley, and that I don't think that's gonna happen. So I think we will be completely fine.
I think we'll have to see what happens at All In. I think All In will tell us what we need to know about the next 7 months of this company. For better or for fucking worse. It'll tell us the next 7 months of what the company's fucking coloring looks like.
It's crazy.
That is a crazy way to put that, but like you know what I mean, like that.
Nah, I hear you.
Crayons and shit like that. Not no fucking. You know what I mean? Poor choice of words, but we're gonna know what the fucking company looks like after this shit. Which is what you're supposed to do at your flagship show. So, I don't know. I do want to let you get to your G1 corner. I think that shit ended recently.
It's not a lot of shit. We're in the final 4.
Okay. I do want to hear what you have to say about some of the matches, especially what did Dave rate 5 stars? Fucking Gabe Kidd and Henare?
Dude, okay. I know why I talked about I'll talk about it right now. Fuck it. G1 corner. Yes. We'll start with Henare and Gabe Kidd. I know why niggas rated it 5 stars. Because it was everything that you could ask for out of 2 swole ass niggas fighting. Them niggas went in there and they hit each other very fucking hard. That's it. It was like the way that I would book big guys, like, you know, the way they should have booked the Lashley and Brock match, or, you know, just the kaiju fights. It was a human kaiju fight. 2 guys that love swinging at each other, swinging as hard as they could. That's literally it. There's nothing else to talk about. There was nothing flashy. Nobody was doing no fucking like super fast maneuvers or nothing. No. It was lariat, headbutt, punch, kick, lariat, headbutt. Like, that was very much just it. It was just violent.
What was the crowd like?
I mean, the crowd was into it. The crowd, Henare's alright, and Gabe, like, it's super polarizing for the Japanese crowd now. Some people cheer him, other people know they have to boo him, so they boo him. So his reaction is kind of muddied and mixed.
I see.
Yeah, but like I mean, I'm not gonna say it's not deserving of a 5 star. Like it was super fucking cool to watch. I'm not interested in anything Gabe Kidd or anything Henare related, so it's obviously not gonna get a 5 from me. But I can understand why it would.
It was just interesting to see, and I'm gonna butcher this nigga. Is it Winter Weather? Like the Connor nigga?
Oh, Connor, yeah.
It was interesting to see that nigga up and down for the past several days before that match got rated 5 stars to be like, I want Gabe Kidd dead now. I need him dead. I need nothing else.
No, because his matches have sucked.
He was in the church
Eddie
like
Brock.
fucking Eddie Brock. Oh, please, God. Please kill Peter Parker. And I was just like, damn, Gabe, what happened? Right? How you go from fucking Gabe Kidd Yoda Suji level gas to this, bro? And then the next few days, Gabe hit 5 stars, and I was like, what the fuck? Oh my god.
I mean, listen, I don't blame him because that B block is quite literally just a Rolodex of bullshit. Like, if you've been paying, if you're in the Discord and you see me post, and you've seen me posted the fucking B block lineup for certain days, and post that fucking crying emoji, or crying gif, these matches have fucking sucked, nigga. Oh my god. But I am here to say, so I will talk about the 5-star, and so what I'll do is, I think, because we'll be going back to the regular schedule or whatever, I think I'm going to start doing, because we have, like, 2 more tournaments going on right now. I think the N1 just started. I also have to cover Naito beating Shane Haste, and everybody saying, and the duality of everybody saying, damn, this was amazing, Naito might have it back, and everybody else saying, damn, Shane Haste is the greatest worker I've ever fucking seen. So, I will start doing, like, Spotify exclusive 0.5s, where I just record real quick, and then I just throw this shit up there. Because it's a lot. It's a lot, and I don't want to hold everybody here, and it's like, it starts to become me just talking at the wall, which isn't bad. I'm sure everybody likes that, but I think it's definitely hard on the longer listens to hear me talk about the G1 and have no input from Tux.
I'll be trying, I'm not gonna lie. Not that I'm not interested, but obviously if I haven't watched the matches, I don't know how to input other than shit posting.
I've highlighted the matches that I've enjoyed over the last couple of days. And to start, the first one is Bolton Oleg and Sonata in Block A. This was in Night 9, I believe. The only reason I want you to go out of your way to watch it is because it's an absolute smoke show. Nigga, I haven't seen a human being get eviscerated like that in a G1 in a while. Sonata walked up to this nigga and got his head blown smooth off of his shoulder. I think that match is like 5 minutes long. And it's all Oleg putting belt to ass to this nigga.
So you said what?
Yeah, no,
it got cooked in 5?
Like, we got full entrances, and then it's like a 5-minute match, and it's Oleg beating the shit out of Sonata.
Damn.
Like, they start out fast. Sonata's trying to hit all of his shit because he knows if Oleg gets his hand... Because Oleg is literally the fucking... what is it? It's the damn gorilla. You know the gorilla when it's swinging around the fucking lemur or whatever? What is that clip?
Yeah.
Or what they were trying to make it like Smash Bros or whatever. It was a gorilla. It grabbed something and started swinging it around. I don't know if it was a fox or whatever, but it's literally the gift for the fucking gorilla just swinging the shit around. Like if you have to fight Oleg and you're not like yoked or big or whatever, you're gonna have a hard time with that shit. But and that, to Jake Lee's credit, when I was watching the backstage comments, he was like, yeah, nah, if Oleg gets his hands on you, it's runs. Like, it's actually just runs, bro. Like, I
think in a round robin environment, shit like that is cool though. Like, if I can burn a loss on somebody by just being like, you were not prepared for this match whatsoever, fuck yeah.
It was a chimp swinging a raccoon? Okay, thank you. Yeah, no, that's what it was like.
Smacking it on its head top. No!
He was swinging that fucking thing around. Oh my god. Poor little Sonata, bro.
No.
Another one is Yota Tsuji and Ryohei Oiwa. The 3 guys that I have enjoyed, I guess 4. The 4 guys that I have enjoyed the most this tournament have been Oleg, Oiwa, Goto, and Yuto Ice. Those have been my favorite 4 in this tournament because all of their matches have been like they follow a thread. And I've talked about it. I talked about how Goto's thread is that he's up against all these new gen fucks, and they're legitimate supernovas. Like, what did Goto have? He had Oiwa, he had fucking Takeshita, he had Yuto Ice. Like, this nigga was out here getting his ass beat to shit. And he's trying his absolute best to make it work. The same way, because it's hard. Like, you get in there with Takeshita, what the fuck can you do? The guy hits hard as fuck, and he's gonna throw you around. You get in there with With Yuto Ice, you have no idea what the fuck this guy's gonna do. You get in there with Oiwa, that's another guy's biggest fuck. He's super fucking strong. Like it's just doomed. But yeah. Who else did I say? I said Goto. I said or no, I started with Goto. Yeah. Oiwa, obviously because he's super fucking strong. He hits super fucking hard, and his matches are literally him putting his best foot forward, overpowering everybody. Like his last 3 matches have literally been him beating people with headlocks because they cannot get him to let go. Like I don't want to spoil it. Watch that Takeshita match. If you watch that Takeshita match, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Because Takeshita did everything he could to get this fucking guy to let go, and he just couldn't. Like that last like 3-minute stretch of Takeshita flailing around as the grip is holding on to him is insane, bro. Oh man. Let's see. And third, obviously Oleg, like I said, he's just super big powerhouse. He's over with the fans, speaks fluent Japanese. They love him. He's the strong champion right now. He had a big thing with the never open weight title, which he probably should get back to. I also think they should probably do something about that never title. I don't know, maybe send him overseas to kill people with or for it. I don't know. But the Yuto Ice one, I said this before, I'll say it again. Yuto Ice has been my Daiki Nagai in this tournament. When I watched the Best of the Super Juniors, I talked about how Daiki Nagai's... I talked about how all his matches were like a guy that very much knew he wasn't supposed to be here, and he tried his hardest to act like he was supposed to be here. Yuto Ice has that same stigma, him and Oscar, because they're tag guys, and unlike Goto, they're like unproven tag guys, like they're new guys. So that's why he puts he literally pours his heart and soul into every match, and I think that's fucking awesome. And with the way that his matches have ended, they're very much what's the word? They're very much all in on him. Like he's lost his matches by TKO, by knockout, by count out. Like I think he's had the most unique finishes in his matches because he needs to lose them, but they don't want him to just get pinned or submitted or whatever all the time. So that's been a lot of fun. But to continue down the list of matches that I recommend, I said Tsuji and Oiwa, Goto and Takeshita, Goto and Oiwa, Takeshita and Takagi, Oleg and Yoda Tsuji, Takagi and Yuto Ice. That match, no. Takagi and Yuto Ice, Tsuji and Yuto Ice. Those, if you watch those back to back, you'll see what I'm talking about with how niggas book these matches. Hiroki Goto and Yuto Ice, Konosuke Takeshita and Oiwa. And I liked this more recently. I think this was last night, or I guess this morning. Aaron Wolf and Zack Sabre Jr. I like that match solely because it's different. Well, not different in a sense of it's not wrestling, but much like how what is this guy's fucking name? Much like how Kushida was wrestling in the Super Juniors, where he was trying to go a more Greco-Roman approach. That's how Wolf tried to tackle Sabre. He took his boots off, took his shoes off, and he tried to apply the judo style to a submission wrestler. And he did it out of respect. It's not like he did it out of disrespect. He felt that the best chance he would have for beating Zack was to go back to his basics. And if that's not fucking genius, I don't know what is. That was simply fucking brilliant. I loved every fucking minute of it. But yeah, that's the G1 report. Saturday night we'll have the semis, and I believe Sunday is the finals. Hopefully, we get our all rookie final between Uemura and Oiwa. If you notice, I have been high on Uemura, but I have no matches to show for it because he was in fucking Block B wrestling fucking bullshit. But yeah, that's the G1 report, and you'll have to stand by for the 5-star report and the N1 report. Do you have anything right now?
For like, what do you mean?
No, I just needed to like stop talking for a bit. That's all.
Oh yeah. So I mentioned earlier that I watched Samoa Joe versus Necro Butcher. I mentioned I was gonna watch it a couple weeks ago. I obviously got inspiration from the Dark Side of the Ring episode that aired, because the clip of Joe saying, "I only took the match because my girlfriend, now wife, lived in Philadelphia at the time." Shout out Philadelphia. I'm saying, great place, amazing place. We got Braun now, so kind of the greatest place on the planet. But that's just me. He only took the job because his girlfriend, now wife at the time, lived in Philadelphia, and he said, his words, not mine, he was trying to get some ass. So he took the booking, and I was like, well, it has to be a great match, because not only did that clip, rule. The clip, there's like a little clip where he's like, people are using it now. I'm done. I've had enough. It's time for you to die now. I was like, all right, this match has to fucking go crazy. And I did not expect it to be short. Well, quote unquote short. Short in like my standards for like, really. I guess like so far of like the matches I've watched, it was fucking Omega versus Okada 1 and 2, each both an hour long minimum. And then I watched Omega versus Danielson, and then MJF versus Danielson. I think the shortest one of those matches I listed was fucking Omega versus Danielson on a fucking, I forget what type of Dynamite episode that was, but
It was a Grand
it was
Slam.
like Grand Slam. And that was like the shortest match, and it was probably like still like 30 minutes minimum. So this is by far the shortest match. Well, that's not true. I think the Statlander versus Willow match was also criminally short. Yeah, that was probably the shortest one. But this one was also short. So I was like, high profile match, short as fuck. I was like, that's weird. Open it up, makes perfect sense why it's short. Perfect sense. This nigga Joe beats on this nigga for like 2 minutes, throws him over the barricade. Actually, not even that. I think he just starts headbutting him towards the start, and then Necro Butcher just starts bleeding, and I'm like, oh shit.
I mean, yeah, getting headbutt, that'll do it to you every time.
And it was like over and over and over again too. Like, it wasn't just one headbutt; it was multiple headbutts.
Shoot headbutts will do that to you.
They start doing the crowd brawling thing, because why not? But like, these niggas are just beaming fucking chairs at the top of each other's heads. I'm like, Lord have mercy. So that makes Necro Butcher's, blood a lot worse. And then, oh fuck, Joe tries to well, not tries to. He did this shit on purpose. I don't think of the Samoa Joe matches I've watched, I know this is like 20 years removed, right? But I've not seen Samoa Joe ever miss a power slam. And I don't think he missed this one. With the way the commentary is talking about it. By the way, it's fucking Punk, Eddie Kingston, and I forgot the other nigga's name. None of these niggas are fazed by what's going on in this match. Nobody gives a fuck. Punk is like, yeah, that's my best friend. That's my best friend. I'm like, your best friend is a fucking sicko, nigga. Oh my god. There's a fucking great line on commentary, right? To where I miss this style of commentary when niggas are engaged and having fun with the match and telling jokes that make sense within the context of the fucking story. Punk is like, I'm gonna put my car out front. Because at this point, well, let me just keep talking about the match. Sorry. Joe hits this fucking power slam. He drops this nigga right in his forehead and his fucking neck. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. But then I'm like, I had to rewind. I'm like, all right, that's intentional. Because then there's another spot that happens. I forget the fucking move. Oh my god. But it's another. Oh, I think they were just on the apron. It was either on the apron or on the outside. And I think Joe just fucking does like some sort of. I don't even think it was a real move. I think they mentioned it on commentary. Punk was like, what the fuck was that? He was like, oh, what the fuck was that? Eddie was like, that's just one of those, I'm just gonna fucking throw you type of things. Again, this nigga lands right on his fucking forehead and his neck. Everything in this match is intentional. All of it. We keep going. Joe puts this nigga back in the ring. You would think after the punishment of getting chairs thrown at his head, getting power slammed onto his fucking forehead and his neck, getting hit with a fucking
fucking combo
suplex on his fucking head and neck and forehead again, to where it's the type of blood to where it's like you can tell it's real blood because it's like fucking it's like just liquid on the outside. It's not even real colored on the outside. It's just it's nasty. It's nasty and it's gross. He gets this nigga in the ring, tries to pin him, the nigga kicks out at him. Like, Lord have mercy, bro. But I'm also like, okay, this match has only been going for like 7 minutes. Oh my god. There was a point this nigga Necro Butcher grabs the fucking barricade to put in the fucking ring to use. Like niggas use ladders nowadays, right? You know how niggas get fucking suplexed on a ladder? I probably hurt. This nigga fucking Necro sets the shit up in the corner the long way.
Yes.
And I forget what I think Joe fucking lawn darts him or some evil shit into the goddamn thing. Head and neck again.
Yeah, that's the thing about the indies in like the mid 2000s. They were doing what the fuck ever.
I was like, my god. So this nigga kicks out. I'm like, bro, what else can we do in this fucking match? Punk says it on commentary. He's like, yo, I'm gonna pull my car around. I'm gonna leave the door open. I'm gonna just run this nigga over. He doesn't say nigga. I added that. He's like, I'm gonna run Necro Butcher over. Eddie Kinks is like, the nigga's still probably gonna get up after that. He's still gonna get up. And I'm like, how are you conscious doing this? This is either the most safe shoot worked match ever, or this is the most unsafe shit I'll ever lay eyes on in wrestling. Which is probably why it got a Dark Side of the Ring episode, because the niggas were like, this is the most unsafe shit ever. Joe kicks this nigga in his head, and then the nigga just can't get up. And I'm like, that shit was fucking insane, but I can't lie, it deserved the gas. It deserved the gas. Because even before the Dark Side of the Ring episode, I had heard of the match. It deserved all the gas that it got. Oh my god, it was fucking awesome. However, I can't condone it. I can't say that I would want to see something like that in today's day and age because of Jesus Christ. So great match. Glad I watched it. Shit was on YouTube. That was surprising. It's something about, and this shit was in Philly too, which I already mentioned, but I was like, I heard on commentary, I was like, oh wow. And I was like, yeah, Philly crowds did fall off a fucking cliff. Because that crowd was fucking way better than some of the crowds I've been at Dynamite. Niggas trying to get themselves over with fucking Eagles chants. Like, you're not from here. And
Yeah,
also,
come on.
how white can you get? I'm sorry. You know?
Nah, I hear you.
Great match. I also am like it's always a little jarring when wrestlers' entrances is just them walking out. It was that long ago to where niggas were doing that. They were just walking out. I guess maybe that's just like the level of like money that they were getting paid. Where like, we're not gonna do all the rigmarole. I'm gonna walk out. I'm gonna do my little. Joe was still doing his little fucking twirl and up the fucking, hang ten hand shit. I don't know what that is. If it's something else, and I just made it sound lame, that's my bad. I don't know what that is. I don't watch interviews really. I don't watch wrestler interviews anyway. Niggas just lie. Why would I watch 16 minutes of
Nah, and that's like the best part about like shoot interviews with niggas just lying.
Yeah. But if it was with
Hulk Hogan
a funnier interview. Yeah, if it was a Hulk Hogan style, like a funnier interview. All right, I'm here for it. Chris Van Vliet, I'm not watching. I'm sorry. I'm not doing it. He's not spicy enough for me.
That's crazy. You messy bitch.
When you're an interviewer, you can be a little bit more sassy. You're allowed to be old and sassy. If you're like a reporter and you're in any other field, and you're a musician, you can be a little sassy. Everybody else, be normal. But my interviewers need a little spice. That's why you think fucking First We Feast is moving off of Sean Evans. Fuck with Sean Evans. Most viral thing I've heard about him is that he's trying to smash on Kiki Palmer. I'm not trying to hear that. I'm sorry. That's not what I'm trying to hear for. Anyways, match was great. I think the next match I'm gonna watch, I actually don't know what I'm gonna watch. If niggas have any suggestions, I'll take it. But I'm probably going back to Japan low key. So maybe like, if y'all got any what's your last name? Kamitani?
Kamitani, yeah.
Yeah, if y'all got any Saya Kamitani joints y'all want me to watch, let me know. Come talk about it next week. Yeah, but good little corner. I am never interested in watching Dark Side of the Ring. I don't know why. I'm just like, again, because it's interviews, niggas be lying. You're gassing it, bro. But this one, Joe's my dog. I really fuck with Joe. I'm not gonna lie. Samoa Joe is good in any hood in my book. That's my nigga. I don't know what it is. That's my dog.
Yo, you gotta check Big Stadium and look at what Pasta posted. That's a real image, by the way.
He like actually got on TNA Entertainment. Never mind. That answers everything. That answers everything. He looks like Joe. Oh my god.
Yo.
I'm putting the Fieldhouse TV.
So that's a real image, by the way. Just so everybody knows and understands. I'm telling you, TNA Deep Dive is gonna look crazy.
No Man's Land, actually. Well, I was about to say something. That shit threw me all the way the fuck off. What else can I talk about? I think we have to get to AEW, right? Although we kind of covered a lot of it.
I can blow through AAA real quick.
Yeah.
Because AAA did do a thing. So we're live last week and this week, or I guess last week and this week from Aguascalientes, Mexico. Last week's AAA started with another Latin American Championship qualifier. We had Lince Dorado, Mecha Wolf, and La Parca. It wasn't a bad match. I think that there was entirely too much in this match. I think it went incredibly long for what they were doing. Like, there was entirely too much dissonance from spots. But La Parca ended up hitting that spinning power driver thing. I was supposed to get the name of this, but I was, like, super out of it. For 3. AAA Anonymous, they're once again stalking the Psycho Circus. Let's see. Perros del Mal, they say they set the rules. Their legacy is going to continue to grow. God forgives, Los Perros don't. Drago and Dinamico versus Los Wagner brothers. This was a squash match, and it was just Galeno doing unspeakable things to these two niggas. Nah, they were actually freestyling. We had a damn leapfrog drop kick in the corner. Galeno put Wagner Jr. on his shoulders, and this nigga did like the damn Superman dive off of it. And then Galeno just crushed them niggas with his finish for 3. Let's see. They have the presser this week. The reporters asked Ray about Dom joining El Ojo, and Dom said, "Yeah, well, they're a pair of bitch ass niggas. So what did you expect?" And that's the unfiltered version. But Dom was basically like, "Yeah, no, they're birds of a feather. They're basically whiners that blame their parents for everything bad that's ever happened to them, whether it be self-inflicted or not." And then he cut himself off, and then he said it's time to go to the main event, which was Mini Vikingo and Ray Phoenix for the AAA Cruiserweight Champion. We had a good match. Mini Vikingo is definitely he's definitely going to be one of them ones. They're pushing him super hard. They keep pushing the fact that he's super young and he's in these positions and whatnot. We get a Ripcord Phoenix driver, the Frog Splash by Mini for 2, a Rolling Cutter by Phoenix for 2. The Phoenix Splash is missed by Mini. Phoenix tries to get the Muscle Buster, but it's blocked into a cradle for 2. Phoenix then gets like a Shotgun Meteora for 2 and a Muscle Buster for 3. The show goes off the air and we get the post-credits. And the post-credits are Dorian walking up to Mini and saying something in his ear before the TV went off. So, Verano Escandalo, week 3, we are still in Aguascalientes. We opened up with Cruz del Toro, El Fiscal, and Psycho Clown. This is another Torneo por el Campeonato Latinoamericano. My pronunciation should be better. I'm tired. Fuck you. The action was okay. There's really nothing about this one. This is clearly like whoever won this match was going to be the filler body in the 4-way. So Fiscal ends up getting Psycho Clown ends up getting kidnapped by some fucking Texas Chainsaw Massacre reject. He rips like the skin part of his mask off. It's hard to explain. Don't say what. He chokeslams him into the chairs in the crowd, and then meanwhile in the ring, Fiscal hits a frog splash onto Cruz del Toro for the 3. We play the video package for the Roman Reigns decocking tournament.
Yay!
They tease that a Dominic interview with Andrea is coming later tonight. Noisy Boy versus Jack Cartwheel. I saw the clip of Jack Cartwheel getting jumped post-match, so I was thinking, oh yeah, this is probably just going to be like a no contest or whatever. No, they have a whole match. I mean, it was good, but it wasn't like something that I would come back to. We have the C4 off the top. We have a Sasuke special by Cartwheel. Cartwheel wins with the Black Arrow. And then Perros come out. They murder him and Noisy Boy. And then they introduce that the newest member of the new Perros del Mal is Damien 666, who was in the original Perils del Mal way back when. Dominic's sit down with Andrea was kind of ass. That thing happened again where Andrea's like skin complexion completely changes depending on the lighting in the room. Not sure how we keep accomplishing that, but salute. Dom said that he only accepted the interview if it was her doing it, obviously because he's shooting with Grande, and Andrea is Grande's girlfriend, so this is a little bit of mind games. He says, yeah, you know, I heard you were out of work for a little bit, so, you know, I wanted to give you some work to do on account of my good friend El Grande. So we asked the question, Dom, why. He says, well, Grande didn't believe in me. He assumed that I would be part of Perils del Mal. I wasn't. So I said, fuck that guy. Then he says, oh yeah, when he took his sabbatical from AAA, it was to see what Grande would do. He became a star. And then he says that Grande can be the second best luchador with the second prettiest girlfriend. Andrea then asks, why align yourself with Aloha? And he says, well, it's because me and Dorian are about the same. Maricela, when she picked Rey Mysterio to be the GM instead of Dorian, he realized that, you know, they have I guess a common thread in shitty parents. So, he says that he and Grande will both be in Torreon next week. So, that Grande will have to watch his back. Liv walks in awkwardly, and she is staring daggers at Andrea for no fucking reason. Dom says that this interview's over, and he's got better things to do.
Like what, nigga?
Yeah, the Liv Morgan racist narrative is not... That shit is very alive and very strong.
Yeah. That evil tweet getting rinsed over the past week.
Oh, what, the Watch Me?
Yes.
Yeah, we did. Now it's time to change the channel.
That nigga felt so sassy.
Yeah. He was not having a good night.
What?
That's the funniest shit I ever did see.
God.
So next week, we'll be in Torreon. We'll have Grande, we'll have Dom, and Penta will be here. So I assume this is a I don't know why Penta would be here. I think it's for the Roman Reigns thing, maybe. I know that all those matches are happening on Raw, right? None of them are happening in AAA. So we'll see. Because if it was happening in AAA, then they would just announce the match. So Penta will definitely be here in a video package, or he'll be here in a segment with Ray or something. So in your main event this week, it's Catalina, Shani, and Flammer for the Reina de Reinas. It was cool. Lots of good action. They did fantastic. Nothing felt off. It wasn't like the triple threat from earlier, or the one from last week where it felt like it went too long. This one, it had a bit of stuff at the end, but I mean, they got where they needed to be. We had a spear on the Catalina, or spear by Catalina onto Flammer on the floor. It looked fucking awesome. Let's see. We had a gory bomb by Catalina on the Shani using Flammer. She pinned both for 2. We get Shani trying the Iconoclasm, but it's a sunset flip into another sunset flip for 2 both times. We get a running hip attack by Catalina, the running knee, and then Flammer steals the pin for 3. And that was Rana Escandalo weeks 2 and 3. I believe there's one more because we have the final qualifier. I think no. The final qualifier is just a regular week in AAA. Yeah, so that was Rana Escandalo. And now it's Dynamite. Live from Las Vegas. Take it away, Tux.
Real quick, I cannot let this one get away from me because I remembered it. I don't want to forget it. Solo Sikoa.
What about it?
Nigga, you are a fucking genius, brother. I'm sorry. The fucking one clip, Jay talking about Subdicio warning shot. Bow! Camera cuts. It's Solo ducking his arm up and down. Turns
Stupid
around.
ass.
Is everybody alright? Did anyone get hit back there? You're so that's fucking gold, nigga. I'm sorry. I'd be fucking crying.
Yeah, well now he's a ball licker, so it doesn't matter.
Holy shit. I think terrible decision to make him lose the match. However, this might be the one and only time in the past like 12 months I have to see it through, low key. I have to see what they're gonna do. Because no way they just. And I know that's probably what people said about Jay and Jimmy. So we're just like, no way they're just gonna have them back in the bloodline to do the same thing. I think Solo's come so far that there's kind of literally no way that he can just come back and just do the same thing he was doing. If he actually does get decocked crazy, it's time to sell the company. Somebody has to. I don't care how much money you're making in profit. It's time for a new change of pace. We have to go. We have to close the shop, close the doors. We have to do something else. Because there's no way you have niggas so happy to see a wrestler on their screen every week, no matter what brand it is, Raw or SmackDown. And let's have him stoic in the back doing nothing. There's no fucking way. I don't think there's no way they can be that dumb. It just can't happen. It just can't fucking happen. I want some Joe clip is how you feel about what needs to happen to Roman Reigns if that happens. I'm saying somebody, an adult has to be like, yo, let's think about what we're doing here. Somebody has to do something. We have to calm them down or something like that. Because what the fuck is going on? Off of that, like literally the last Raw show, and how viral that shit went. Nigga Solo goes viral every week. They put him back on my timeline every week. You can't just give that up for what? For some
for Roman Reigns.
The nostalgia. Yeah, I understand the screenshot of the bloodline being fully back together with Jacob being added is gonna go viral. Oh my gosh. It's like we're back in 2023. You niggas are gonna sound like One Piece fans, right? Oh my god, the pre-time skip. Shut the fuck. Just give up. Give up. Let it go.
Why you did that to me?
It's time. It's time. No, you have given up.
Yeah,
I'm not
a long
talking
time
to you.
ago.
So you're not part of this equation. Other niggas that still open this book up, hoping it's gonna be some shit from like 13 years ago. Niggas opening Raw SmackDown up, watching the bloodline, hoping the shit is gonna be fucking 2023 again. It's over. It's over. It's done. There's no Paul. Jacob is here. Jacob wasn't here before.
Son, Chip sent me some shit. It was some niggas talking about, oh yeah, Roman Roman is more of a legend than Copeland, and I said, holy fuck.
I don't think so.
Are we for real?
I don't think that's true. I think people, that's probably a more common opinion than we would like to think. But I think now that I'm like in the middle of Copeland terrorism, and we'll get to Dynamite right after this. Now that I'm like smack dab in the middle of Copeland
I
terrorism.
think it wasn't even on this show.
No, I mean I watched Grand Slam Mexico recently.
Oh, I didn't watch that shit.
I did. And they opened the show with that shit. So it's everywhere of him doing this meddling is gimmick. It's a gimmick. Every now and again, do I get moved by it? Yes, but I can acknowledge it's a gimmick.
All right, so
the fact that niggas are still doing this shit 20 years later, no fucking Roman Reigns is more legendary than Copeland. Shut the fuck up.
No, yeah, that was crazy. Nobody's arguing with you, Roman Reigns niggas. I'm sorry.
No, also last thing on this Solo thing. What the fuck would Solo and if we actually do factory reset Solo, you niggas know him and Jacob would just do the same shit, right?
Yes.
Somebody be an adult. All right. Dynamite.
Well, since you watched Grand Slam, take us through that real quick, and then we'll get to Dynamite.
Word. Hold this shit up. So accurate. Whatchamacallit, right? So like I said, these niggas open up with Taz's fucking Spanish. I was like, oh, okay, we're doing this. They put him as Sammy. All right. We open up with Cope in this fucking luchador mask running up and down.
You said fucking what?
He got a luchador mask for like 2 seconds, running around the fucking. See him, the Consejo Mundial de Lucha Libre Arena Mexico entrance area doing his little Metalingus gimmick. And then obviously Arena Mexico, everybody knows the fucking Metalingus Slayer, so he's taking it all in. Everybody's doing the shit again. Happy Frank. We are wasted, and I'll get to this early because people up and down, it gets really bad. Niggas do this up and down the fucking show with this music gimmick. Mystico is not a gimmick. I mean, I'll do that. Sorry, that's actually disrespectful to their culture. Fucking Jericho I guess he did a stint in Mexico. I think he was
He did, yeah.
Lionheart.
Yep.
Yeah. He also does Judas. I was like, we are dragging it. There's a good like probably 10 minutes of this show like genuinely spent on just niggas sitting and listening to. I think they play all of Muemero. like the entire fucking song. And I like Muemero. The entire song is just like 3 minutes. I was listening to it on the way to work one of the days. I was like, yo, did we loop the song? I was like, usually the niggas hit like the minute long, except for the one time they actually had the singer show up and like do the whole thing, right? Obviously, we're gonna let her do the whole shit. But I was like, damn, is this the whole song? And then Judas started up and I was like, no fucking way. And then Darby's shit came out and I was like, you're joking. Thankfully, Kevin Knight started whooping his ass before his shit ended. But I was like, Jesus Christ. We're in Arena Mexico, respect Mystico. I think if we change the order of the entrances, I would be fine. There's only, in that fucking trios match, there's only one fucking champion in that entire group on the face side. It's Mystico. Why is Jericho and Darby Allin coming out after Mystico in Arena Mexico? You should put Darby's ass first. That shit doesn't even have lyrics. Anyway, that shit pissed me. Anyways, we get Cole, we get Christian, the Bucks, and then the Death Riders have their scary ass fucking entrance. Yeah, niggas love the Death Riders down there.
Yes.
They love Mox. Mox is worldwide. He was surprised at the pop. Nigga forgot he was a heel in this match. They're going out there doing their thing. And I like the match. I think there was just too much unction for me. And that's just the issue with like, you look at and they've had multiple matches with the Death Riders of like varying people in the fucking group. They've had a match with Pac and Claudio. And Pac is in this match, and then it's fucking Mox and Yuta in this shit too. And I just have an issue with Cope and Cage having any sort of like upper hand on these niggas, right? These niggas are evil. They're terrorists. They're literally terrorists. It's a terror group. Why the fuck did this yo? I forget who it is that gets hit with the what they call that shit an area code shot because we can't.
Because we're pussy. Just call it shit at 619, bro. Stop it.
There must be something to where
if everybody else can say 619, you can too. Stop being a fucking prude.
They're scared as fuck. They're scared as fuck to do
What are they gonna do? Sue you?
I don't know who is getting hit by the area code shot. I want to say it's Yuta. And Cope just can't. He just can't get up. he hits the fucking ropes to go around and hit the legs, and he rolls himself.
That nigga died like shit on that, huh?
He misses it all. He misses the entire.
Yeah, man, I seen that.
It was Mox stuff. Yeah, they were trying to hit Mox with that shit. They just like, I think it was a pretty bug. It's not even me being bad with wrestlers and names. I am bad with wrestlers and names. I genuinely can't tell niggas apart. I can't do it. But I think it was a pretty bug. And they were doing the area code shot. And then Cope just misses entirely. And I was just like, oh, dude. Please click the link. Please click it. Because this is bad. It's bad.
Nah, I've seen it. Trust me. That shit was all over the timeline.
Oh, my goodness. So it's like, thank you, Cope. Right? Respect you for all the work you've done. You gotta hang it up. You have to. And he's talking about something I want to do. The Tokyo Dome. I don't know how that's. I've been thinking about it all week. I'm like, I don't know how the fuck he's gonna get over there. I mean, I just don't know. I don't know if they're gonna be like, yeah, we want Cope. I don't know if Metaling has made it all the way out there. Not to say them niggas don't watch anything, but like, I don't know if they're looking for that. Genuine, right? But the match was like, I think it was all right. It was a trios match. The Bucks do their thing. The Death Riders are fucking awesome. The big pop of the night for this match is Christian Cage doesn't give a fuck and kicks, gives Marina Shafir a dick kick. And what did fucking Taz, not Taz, Excalibur pissed me off. He said, it was some sort of punt. I don't want to say the full nomenclature, but it definitely was some sort of punt. And I was like, okay. I'm not 12, nigga. Just
piss me off.
Pick something else, bro. Like,
welcome to the fucking piss me off factory.
I was like, what the
Shit is so
fuck was
fucking
that?
annoying, bro.
I'm like, yo, shit like that to make it hard to defend you, nigga. What the fuck? What are you doing? So it's a fuck finish a little bit. Uh, you know, I just fucking Bryce Remsburg. So you know, there's some nonsense here. Fucking Cope is running the ropes. He hits one of the Bucks. They're running. Fucking who is it? Is it Matt Jackson that has a fucking concussion
We're still
from
running this.
headbutting? They're still running that.
This nigga has been injured / concussed for the last 5 years.
So Cope runs the ropes. He runs into Matt. Matt gets hurt. Cope's like, "Oh shit, are you okay?" Nick is a concussion boy. Yo, I 0 for 2.
Concussion, man. Matt has had bad ribs for fucking 6 years.
Yeah. So Nick gets hit on the running the ropes. Cope's like, "Oh shit, are you okay?" You know, they roll Copeland up because Nick was trying to stop Daniel Garcia from distracting Bryce Remsburg. Like it takes much effort to do that.
Watch out, bro.
And so they roll him up. Mox needs to get a handful of tights to do it. And we escape Cope and Cage and the fucking Young Bucks. And now there's a little bit of heat to this fucking the Young Bucks Cope and Cage match because Matt Jackson is like, what the fuck is wrong with you, nigga? Why did you hit him? When obviously, you know, I got Irish whipped into the fucking ropes, man. So that's the angle. Niggas are all talking about it. Everybody leaves together. Whatever. When Arena Mexico, we're happy. We get a fucking. The only Kenny Omega sighting is this fucking recap. You know, they ended on the Osprey. They still Warren and Shop bow. I have to want to kill myself while watching it. And then Ciampa comes out with an American flag draped around his fucking arms, and I'm like, I don't think anybody believes that you're like a red-blooded American. That your name is Tommaso Ciampa. What the fuck?
Watch out, bro.
At worst, I'll give you're from fucking South Philadelphia. I don't like. Shut the fuck up, man. What are you doing? All right. We get Commander, and we also get Andrade El Idolo. He makes his grand return to fucking Consejo Mundial de Lucha Libre with this How You Know shirt and this big ass overcoat, being accompanied by, you know, 2 lovely local ladies, I'm assuming. You know, he's got these niggas turned for this national championship. He's got these niggas turned the fuck up for this shit, boy. And the match is good. I fuck with it. Commander, he's a fucking, when he goes like from one side of the ring to the other, like walking on these fucking ropes. I don't know why I get scared every fucking time.
It's fair. It's absolutely a fair fear.
But he hits this shit clean as fuck, like he's a goddamn gymnast, baby. Oh my god. I'm like, you're the goat. You're the goat. We gotta roll you out more than once every season. You know what I'm saying? Damn.
You asking for
viral clip of the night? Yeah, I am asking for a lot. I still miss there's another nigga. El Mascara Dorada. I need that nigga on my television more. He also gets rolled out once a season. And it's usually tournament season. Viral clip of the night. You know, obviously, Andrade makes his way over to the baddie section after hitting the greatest 20-0 you'll ever witness. She's taking a selfie with him. He's trying to get her to kiss him on the cheek. She airs him.
Jesus.
She airs him crazy. And I'm like, Theo, I'm going to forget I saw that. No, obviously. And, you know, you take another selfie. Andrade gets fucking killed, right? Tommaso goes over to girl. He gets her phone. He goes to take a selfie where he just walks away. Where is this nigga going? He gets up on the top. Oh, no, he gets up on the apron. Pulls his fucking trunks out and takes a picture of the fucking Tommaso hammer.
That shit is crazy, bro.
I'm like, yo, what is wrong with you?
That's gotta be a felony in both countries, nigga.
Yo. And he throws her phone at her too. I'm like, yo, what is this nigga's issue, bro? And then he goes and he fucking just smacks Commander across his face. I can't. This nigga's champ was funny as hell. I'm sorry. I can't. I wanted to hate. I was hating last time we were on here with the shit because he runs the shit back again today. unsolicited dick pics on your phone is heel work. It's creative. I'll give him that.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Unfortunately,
It's like a double felony doing some shit like that. Like that's
it is unfortunately really funny because what the fuck?
it's nonsense,
Oh
bro.
my god. He runs back this fucking I'm gonna take something that you niggas like and I'm gonna hit it with a fucking Project Champa. This one was less corny just because Jericho wasn't involved. I'm a hater. I'm sorry. And he was doing it a lot in that Painmaker fight. So I'm allowed to hate. But it's good graps in here. It's not all bullshit, right? Fucking Commander jumps off the top rope. This nigga Ciampa hits him with a fucking clean ass knee out of the fucking sky. I was like, oh my god. And obviously, you know, this is when I wake up. I'm like, wait, it's not just niggas being funny. It's 3 hoopers in the ring. It's 3 good ass hoopers in the ring. And I'm really glad Ciampa made it out here. And I'm glad he's free from the fucking pits of Jericho hell. Even though they put my young boy in there, like right now. You're not hating, I'm laughing. No, I hear you. I was just like, oh my god. Obviously, you know, nigga, it's Andrade, so he takes his shorts off or his pants off again. Even before Mimsy aired Theo out earlier for being like the ladies don't actually rock with you. I was also just like, yeah, we gotta stop this shit. All right, we gotta cut this out. Keep your fucking pants off. That gear is the gear low key fits you better. Like I know why
this
you
shit is crazy because it's straight fucking cock and balls. Like a
like,
cup,
yeah.
there's no filler or nothing. It's straight meat in there, bro.
It's just me show. He just everybody welcome to the me show. I'm like, yo, come on. So he hits fucking Ciampa with the DM, or no, not the DM. He hits him with the fucking
elbow.
Dio de los Muertos.
I fucking knew it.
And then his commander with the DM. And then we don't go home, but like, yeah, we out of there, right?
No, we do go home. Fuck that.
Andrade grabs a mic. Yeah, I'm that nigga. I'm gonna win that gauntlet. It don't matter if it's Willie, if it's Kenny, I'm gonna win that shit. And not only am I gonna win this championship for me, I'm winning it for all of you. I'm gonna be the, you know, I guess the first Latino AEW world champion. And nigga, he gets that how you know shit off the ground in Mexico. I'm not gonna lie, I felt the world. I didn't think that shit was gonna go off in Arena Mexico. I thought them niggas were gonna be like, yo, leave that shit to the gringos. I was gonna be like, I'll put my hands up if I was them. And they said that to me. I'm like, all right, bet. But you know, he gets that shit off the ground because niggas, I love him. And then Max's music hits, and I was like, oh, okay,
yippee.
And he just kills this nigga. He kills the nigga, takes the diamond ring back, starts talking about how I'm the one true champion, and I'm like, I think back to the match. I'm like, where did he get screwed? And I was like, oh, Osprey intervened, and I'm like, you were about to cheat, but I guess that's Max. Like that's just delusion, you know. So I'm like, all right, I guess I accept it. And he beats the fuck out of Andrade. I'm kind of understanding how badly he whoops this nigga, but he does beat the fuck out of him. And he's John with the Mexicans on the way out. Like the vein is popping out the neck. Like that nigga is angry as fuck, boy. And I'm like, all right, well, I guess Max is back. And then you start thinking, I'm like, how long was this nigga gone for? And you're like, you know what? Whatever. We get a Willow pre-tape. You know, double whammy because it's like, all right, she's gonna have a great crowd in Arena Mexico. She had a great crowd in Detroit. I hope you guys are ready for Las fucking Vegas next week. To where I don't think Willow was there, but if she was there, crowd would have been weak as fuck. So just reminding you guys, not every city is a good crowd. Don't get used to this shit. And then we get the Willow Nightingale Brawling Birds versus Mercedes Moné Divine Dominion Trios match. I mean, it was a good little joint. Fuck with it. I mean, like I said, you know, Tony Khan, in case of emergency, put Willow up against Megan Bayne in some sort, way, shape, or form, and you're gonna get some good joints out of it. But I mean, the girls were hooping. Obviously, whenever Megan Bayne and Alex Windsor are actually like a very good duo to just have in the ring and just start hitting each other. Not that like anybody in this ring didn't have chemistry, but like, and I do this all the time, but Megan Bayne is really good. And anytime she's on my screen, I think back to literally like, well, a little over last year when it was Dynasty, and Megan Bayne has so much aura. We actually thought after the Hollywood ending, Toni Storm was about to lose her fucking title. And in the very next PPV, that's what we thought, just because of how much aura
There
Megan
was no
Bayne
reason
had.
not to. Toni Storm had
Niggas
nothing
thought
going
that-
on. We just finished the feud. Literally
Yeah.
pack that shit up and go somewhere else.
Like nowadays, it's like, all right, you can run the gimmick of like, do you actually think she's gonna lose the title a month after winning it? But that's just how fucking scary Megan Bayne was. And she's been doing her best with what she's been given. I'll say that. But it's just like, you gotta put her in something actual because she's too good in these fucking matches. And this trio looks really good together. And they work well together. And if you actually gave them mic time and like promos and segments, they would actually cook a lot, right? The spot that I really wish could have got off the ground but didn't is the fucking 3v3 suplex. Dangerous as fuck, I know, but if they just let them do it, somebody had to win, I would have been fucking beating my table like a wild animal, nigga. Shit was, oh my god. Let's see. Windsor and Willow hit these fucking back to back. They do like the little, I don't know if that's like a reference to anything. I'm kind of still a young nigga, so I don't know if like the back to back finger pistols thing actually comes from something. But I like the end of both of them doing cannonballs. I thought that shit was gas. And then Jamie Hayter coming over the top, wiping out the whole crew. I thought it was gas. I thought everybody was doing great work and getting the fucking crowd into it. Suplexes on the fucking outside. Like, we're hooping. We're hooping like shit. Finish comes in the form of, you know, Willow's getting her ass beat. You know, the fucking thing breaks down. Everybody's just coming into the ring and beating the shit out of each other. And then I believe fucking Mercedes just gets hit with a fucking, you know, she gets hit with a pounce initially. Then Willow, you know, tries a couple times to hit the babe with the power bomb, but you know, you're not getting that shit off. It's spine buster into Mercedes trying to statement maker, or the money maker, sorry. And then it becomes, fuck, you know what it is. It comes a backslide. It comes a backslide. I will just kill myself. I don't get the babe with the power bomb ever. And no, I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna keep it positive. I'm gonna keep a smile on my face, but
That
Willow
shit
take
come
that
with
shit.
statement maker, bro. Don't do it.
You know,
I'm gonna tell you straight up,
I'm
don't
gonna
do
be
it, bro.
no. I'm gonna
It's
be
not
happy. We
worth
got
it.
our
Don't
win.
do it.
We got our win in the cathedral.
When that shit come with statement maker, don't say nothing.
In the collab show with Consejo Mundial de Lucha Libre, we're gonna take what we can get, and we're gonna leave with it.
There you go.
Yeah. So that's the first part of the show. At this point of the show, I was like, all right, it's been an hour. They announced like several other long matches, and I'm like, how long is it done? Am I gonna last for? Quite some time. There's another 90 minutes of the show to go, so I'll speed up. Actually, no, I'm not gonna speed up for shit. This fucking Kyle Fletcher Speedball Mike Bailey match. Oh my god. Oh, these are two niggas that Tony Khan looks at, and it's just like, go in there and cook. I'm gonna pass you the ball, and we're down 2. We need a 3-pointer. I know you're gonna get it. I know you're gonna us all that shit, and it's gonna go in. I don't know how you're gonna do it. I don't know where you're gonna us. I don't know where you're gonna that ball is going through that fucking hoop. As soon as these niggas walked in, did their entrances, Mike Bailey's fucking gear for this match, the pants, the mask. Oh my god, it's so peak. Kyle. Godly. Oh my god, and the match was good too, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how this shit didn't get no 5. I assume it's because there's a part in here that's like a bit slow, and you know niggas don't like when wrestling slows down. So I assume that's where niggas lost points for that. But like, I don't know what else you could want from a singles match like this, bro. You get the near falls, you get the technical ability, you get everything. Niggas know what every spot is going to be, what it's gonna look like. Niggas know how to sell. Niggas know how to play to the fucking crowd. Kyle Fletcher, cool as hell. He always knows how to get the crowd off your side. I always know how to get them niggas to hate me. And it always comes at everybody is gonna fucking wince as soon as he does that power bomb to the fucking apron every single fucking time.
Yeah, because we saw.
Because
We know that nigga kills people.
Yeah, he fixed that shit though. We got to give him his props.
I mean, there was nothing to fix. That the Adam Cole show was literally a freak accident.
It was a freak accident, but I peep you, Kyle. Niggas not gonna give you a prop. I'm gonna give you a props. All right.
Fucking ridiculous.
I'm gonna knock on wood because I don't want to jinx that nigga.
Yeah, I'm
But
about to say what the hell.
you know, we get a lot of shit. Kyle gets put up on the top turnbuckle, gets kicked in his fucking nose. Speedball gets lawn darted into the fucking barricade. Yo, Kyle is good at setting himself up for these fucking plan spots. It's where you know a move is coming, but he's not gonna make it look obvious. It's the shit that people are praising Ethan Page for. Not that he doesn't deserve it, but it's like, niggas are like, Ethan Page is one of the only niggas that looks like that wrestles like he knows what wrestling is. And Kyle Fletcher's the same way. Kyle Fletcher has to set Speedball up for this fucking ultimate weapon. He's not just gonna fucking sit there, toot it up for like 5 minutes. He's gonna, I'm gonna struggle, I'm gonna slip.
Nah, that Bandito shit is crazy. Niggas really arching their back to take the 21 plex.
I'm gonna give some props to what's that nigga's name? Toa Leona. He also wasn't completely tooted up for the 21 plex. Now Bandito wasn't getting that shit off because that nigga fat as fuck. But
that's crazy.
He put a little struggle into it. Same thing with Kyle. Kyle wasn't just tooted up for ultimate weapon. He gonna get there right when the knees come down onto my fucking spine, right? And I think Dave might be, and not to continually bring up Dave, there's a moonsault here from Speedball Mike Bailey. I just saw beautiful as fuck. It's in the corner over the top rope onto the outside, beautiful as fuck. Not to bring up Dave, but because I'm a little baffled this shit didn't hit its full marks, maybe he's like, all right, I can't keep giving Kyle this shit. But there's like a sequence here. I guess he's tired of the near falls because there is a couple near fall sequences in here. But I think it works out for this because niggas like Speedball down here because Speedball has a Mystico stamp. So you already automatically get gas in this arena. Speedball's a great white hot heel. So obviously they're also going to gas Speedball. But also I'll give commentary its props too, to where like, yeah, I actually felt like Excalibur was expecting a fucking title change. Like he wasn't commentating the shit like it was a foregone conclusion, which is a bare minimum, right? But I actually felt that shit. I was like, no. I already knew the results of the fucking match, right? I was like, no way. I was like, no goddamn way. Like you think Speedball's about to win in this situation because Kyle hits he hits like his level 2. It's not his level 3. It's not his full level 3. But he hits his level 2. Speedball kicks out. I'm like, hold on. Speedball hits their level 3. I'm like, hold on.
Uh-oh.
Are we getting a title change? It's the deepest 2.999 I've seen in a while. I was like, oh my god. Niggas got me. I've been gotten the feeling. The feeling is restored. Oh my fucking god. And then Kyle gets up fucking big kick, lawn dart, brainbuster. Yeah. Big kick, lawn dart, brainbuster. Okay. Let's go home. Let's go.
Send it.
Kyle celebrating, yes, I've retained my title in Arena Mexico. And the Cathedral, and, the collab show of Consejo Mundial de Lucha Libre. Who comes to interrupt my shit? It is the Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada. Okay. No, I'm sure. I'm totally sure. Now is when you want to interrupt me? Okay. Not upset. And then Ankh Hechisero comes out and everybody's like, oh my god, it's Hechisero!
Yo.
Like they don't see that nigga every Friday. But I hear you. That's Teal. And then you get the Jet, Kevin Knight. They hate this nigga everywhere, bro. I don't know if it's the fact that like niggas just don't like that you associate yourself with Mystico. You have the fucking nerve to be evil now. How dare you? Or if niggas are upset that he don't fuck with Speedball no more. Or if it's a combination of the three and we kind of fuck with Darby down here. But this nigga is great. They hate him. They hate him, unfortunately. Because I kind of want them to abandon him for them to turn that nigga face again. Because I like him too much. But this is where, I get pissed off because, I like Momero. I'm like, oh, of course, Momero. And then I'm like, damn, it's the 3-minute John? It's the whole 3-minute John? Okay. He has these beautiful ass wings on, by the way. With this fucking, these damn near football pads. Fire. Okada doing his best heel things, covering his ears. He's like, can you please wrap this shit up? And I'm like, damn, Okada. But then by the end, he feels the aura. Because how could you not? And then fucking Corazon de Leon comes out, and I'm like, who the fuck is this? And it's fucking Jericho. I'm like, all right.
Pack this shit up.
Literally pack it up. I don't want to hear this shit. Former world middleweight champion in CML. I don't give a fuck. Bro. I don't give a damn. I'm not moving. You know, they got the fucking AEW cameraman love finding this one person in the crowd
Singing Judas with
who
their whole heart.
got the dyed hair, black lipstick. They're singing Judas with their every fucking fiber of their being, their heart, their soul, their mind. And I'm like, I really fuck with you. However, I need you to stop giving this nigga glaze. And then Darby Allin comes out last for whatever reason.
What you mean?
I guess
that's main event draw Darby Allin.
I actually don't. I don't think it's true. It
might be. They told me that Darby more of a draw than the fucking other guys. What you mean?
I think in what you're trying to do in this segment though, with all this fucking music, you can't have Darby out first.
Shit don't got lyrics from there.
Shit don't like. Well, you're gonna have the Mexicans, the people that visited the cathedral, that flew all the way down here to be in the collab show is Consejo Mundial de Lucha Libre going, oh, yeah, we're not doing that. I'm sorry, we're not doing that. That's why Kevin Knight cut that shit off. Oh my god. It's a good match though, to actually talk about the Graps. Head Cicero doesn't give a fuck. He's playing the cool heel. This is my house, nigga. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna beat Mystico's ass. And you niggas gonna sit and cheer me. I'm sorry. They're referencing Nuge lore with fucking Jericho and Okada, and I'm like, I don't need any of this. I don't fucking need a single part of this. Other than that, I mean, there's not much in here for me. Like, for me specifically, I'm not trying to see a lot of this. The only thing I'll give Jericho props on, there's one thing. Okada hit a fucking crazy drop kick when Darby was trying to hit a fucking tope suicide on Kevin Knight. That shit was crazy. And then there's another point in the match where Kevin Knight's about to do the coast to coast and fucking Jericho hits him with a Judas effect and Kevin Knight sold it like fucking gold, baby. Like butter, nigga. Good God. And then they do the fucking, alright, everybody hits their submission move while the other nigga just finishes the match. And I was like, alright, you're lucky it's La Mystica. I guess the Walls of Jericho. Or no, the fucking, I think it's a
Lion Tamer. Was it the high one?
No, it is a Lion Tamer. It's a Lion Tamer. Yeah, Lion Tamer, La Mystica, and then Darby Allin hits his coffin drop to pin my boy, because they don't like me, and I just have to accept it. You know, whatever. Next, what's next? It's Statlander and it's Persephone. It's a great match, and I like the location too. I like that it's at Arena Mexico. I just wish you could have gave this shit a little more. And maybe it's a developing story, but I just wish this shit had anything more. Like anything more. Obviously, these niggas fuck with Persephone down here. And they like Statlander too. And the match is really good, but I'm just like, I just can't help but feel a little underwhelmed. And they hit some shit too. It's good soup. Fucking Persephone hits this amazing fucking, it's a jump over the top rope into like a cannonball. I was like, oh my god! I was like, what? I felt the aura. She immediately goes over to fucking talk shit to Thunder Rosa. But I'm like, this shit is great. Statlander like gets her fucking lick back. Cause Persephone tries to hit her with a fucking like leg drop on the fucking apron. Hits her fucking collarbone. And then not collarbone, her fucking tailbone. And then Statlander just fucking drop kicks her in the back. I'm like, damn! But, you know, it's good. These niggas do a lot. The only thing I don't like is the fucking finish. It sucks. It's really bad. Because first we get what? It's not Bryce Remsburg in here.
You a hater.
But whoever this bald nigga is.
Is he black?
Or no, I know what it is. Fucking Persephone goes out to talk shit to Thunder Rosa again. She tries to, because Statlander kicks out of some shit. She goes and she tries to grab the Mexico Women's National Championship or something like that. Pulls Thunder Rosa into the thing. These two getting a damn near fucking collar and I actually forgot what that shit was called.
Collar and elbow tie-up.
Collar and elbow tie-up. And I'm like, oh, they're going to DQ the whole thing. No. They break up Persephone has the title, brains Thunder Rosa. The fucking ref is like, yo, what the hell? Persephone's like, get the fuck out of my face, nigga. I'm going back in the ring. Statlander hits both her and the fucking ref with, I don't even know what this is. Fucking, fucking splash, whatever.
Yeah.
Damn near just launches herself at the two of them. Ref goes down, hits fucking Persephone with a back suplex, puts her in the fucking ring. The ref is still down for all this, by the way. And then fucking, they're going back and forth trying to pin each other. And the fucking ref is still on. Guess who rolls into the fucking ring? But Hikaru Shida with the Mexico Women's National Championship hits fucking Statlander with it. And then fucking Persephone hits her fucking top rope splash, covers. The ref still isn't in. She gets like a fucking visual like 7 or 8 count before the ref comes in. And Statlander's still pinned.
Hell yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck? Cheetah looks crazy, by the way. Not that the fit is bad, but it's the combination of these fucking the frames of the glass that she's wearing, the gloves, the shirt, and the pants. I'm just like, this is crazy. However, it's pieces, right? So I can't hate you for it, but it do look crazy. And then Persephone points to Thunder Rosa after beating Chris Statlander. He's like, I'm coming for you next, nigga. And I'm like, all right. We have our priorities, absolutely. I mean, Statlander got a title, so I hear it, but damn.
Soon.
We get a fucking recap of Willie being like, Mark, I need to kill you for my character development. You forgot she's going to be a Harry Potter reboot rep when the company mandate ads come up. I hope that show gets canceled.
That's
I hope
not
it gets written as a
happening. Come
tax.
on.
I hope it gets written as a tax write-off, but I know it's not happening. So we get into what damn near feels like the fucking main event of the show, more than the actual main event. The AEW World Trios Championship. It will in season 3. It's 3 seasons too many. We get this band playing, I guess a mix of, I don't actually know what they're playing. I actually don't know the song. Maybe it's just a Brodito theme song, but with like all national instruments. These niggas have pull out, I think it's a harpsichord. I actually don't know what that instrument is, but a live rendition of a theme. I actually couldn't tell whose theme it was supposed to be. And it's, you know, what I guess they're calling the good, the bad, and the beautiful. Because it's not the good and the bad and the ugly. Because they couldn't decide on who the ugly is. Because it's like, Hangman's like, well, it's not me.
Hangman.
And Bodhi's like, it's not me. And they're like, Bandito, is it you? Bandito shows them niggas. Nigga pulls out a face card. He's like, it's not me. And so they changed that shit to the beautiful, I guess. And then I think his name is Kemalito.
Yeah. Kemonito is the blue
up.
one. Kemalito is the red one.
He pulls up, and he's with them niggas too. These niggas are in, you know, ponchos. They're with the sombreros. Hangman Adam Page's title card reads, worried that sombreros may be problematic. I mean, I guess, bro. I guess it's definitely.
They still running this gag with Hangman. Grow the fuck up.
Oh, of course. That nigga's almost comic relief. Almost.
That nigga's Chiron has been like this for fucking 6 years. Grow the fuck up.
I love that little gimmick he's running, by the way. He's very funny. The All Shucks gimmick is a great gimmick. I'm not gonna lie. When he came back and he was talking about planting flowers, shit, I was like,
son, I almost lost it.
It's great in kayfabe and out of kayfabe because this nigga is trying to pass off this All Shucks gimmick when it's like, yo, at your lowest, you killed a nigga, and you had people mortified that you were about to go. But I have to watch that match. That's gonna be on my homework sometime soon before we drop AEW entirely. I have to go watch that build.
Look where we're at.
Holy fuck! I have to. He started walking back towards the ring. Niggas were screaming and crying. You cannot run the All Shucks gimmick, but it's also great that you're running the All Shucks gimmick because there's no better person to run it besides you. The only other person that could be such a stark difference from your lowest is John Moxley, and I never want to see him run the All Shucks gimmick. So you're the second best person to do this. But hilarious guy in more ways than one, both positively and negatively. I say he's a hilarious guy, that Hangman Adam Page. Unfortunately, this match is really good. It's to the point to where in the match, I'm thinking fucking Toa Leona hits a Samoan drop where he has Hangman, he has Bandito, and he has fucking Brody King on his shoulders. And he hits that shit and it looks good. And I'm like, these Gates of Agony niggas are being wasted on Ricochet. I'm so sorry to say this out loud because I really did. I believed in that nigga so bad. Ricochet's bringing y'all down. You know how I was saying that fucking Copeland was bringing Jay White down? Ricochet's bringing these niggas down. Because these niggas absolutely should have some sort of tag team title run. They should have had it at some point. Jesus Christ, no, I'm so serious. I'm actually so dead ass. I saw that with Samoa. I was moved, bro. I was moved as fuck. Nigga, Brody King hitting this fucking. Oh my god, this Lucha Libre stuff up, drop down. My fucking hamstrings gonna hit this shit. I'm gonna do a fucking flip and pull you niggas. What? Oh, your big ass size. What the fuck? I moved. That was about me saying before I drop AEW. Oh no, I'm on my way out. I'm sorry. And it's not even just the product, but I realize like when I say drop AEW, it's like I don't need to tune in every week. I can look at the card and I know at this point what I like and what I don't like. So I can just pick and choose what I want to watch. This trios match is probably the only thing I probably would have missed out on if I didn't watch the shows for the show. Everything else, I knew what I was gonna like and not like already in advance. Brody was trained in Lucha. This thing is so tough. Yo, I'm gonna be honest. Memes, I'm gonna drop my 9/11 on your head that you already know about, but that nigga Buddy's coming back soon. That nigga Buddy is coming back soon. And hey, if Gabe Kidd still has visa issues, they might put that. What was that nigga's group before?
Please.
Was it the Hounds of Hell?
No, that was the tag team. House of Black was the trio.
Oh, but the tag team was Hounds of Hell.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Now, I don't think the good, the bad, and the beautiful. I'm gonna start calling them niggas by their fucking Spanish name. I'm not gonna keep
Just
doing
call them Team Brodito, man. Stop playing.
that ass. Actually, yeah, we gonna ignore Hangman. Sorry, not sorry. Fuck me, nigga. Not that them niggas are gonna lose. But depending on how big that pop is for Buddy, it's gonna be a monkey's paw because I think you're gonna get Bandito on TV more, but it's gonna be used for Buddy Matthews lore. So I think you're gonna be.
Ew, nigga.
I don't think they're breaking. Oh, I don't think they're gonna break them up. I don't think they're gonna break them up. I don't think that's gonna happen. At least I hope so. I don't think they're gonna do it. No, don't post that. I don't think they're gonna do it. I don't think they're gonna do it. I don't think they're gonna do it. If they break them up, you're crazy. Fucking breaking up Brodito for what? For some unproven fucking Malachi Black? Yes, Brody King is awesome, and he would probably find some
Nigga
way to
said
make
Malachi
it work.
Black. One of them niggas. Oh my god. They sent that nigga straight to the gulag.
I have been watching a lot of Dr. Umar TikTok, so that's my fault.
What the fuck?
I'm starting to confuse my white people, but all that to say, Brody King is really good. I've known this. This isn't new information. However, I'm very surprised by Bishop Khan and Toa Leona. Toa Leona, I've known that nigga's awesome. Bishop Khan, not gonna lie, starting to come around. Starting to get it.
Should have been around. What the fuck?
Nah, he was kind of phoning in. We can be honest. And it's Ricochet's fault, right? Not that it's his fault, but I don't know. Something about when this nigga started shaving his shit down to just the mustache and started hitting the fuck, who's the nigga that be what fucking anime character is it that he's fucking replicating right now? I don't even know who. It's some corny ass shit. It might be Solo Leveling or some shit like that. Ever since he started watching Solo Leveling, I don't know, the nigga been wrestling a little bit better. A little bit more better.
That's not good.
So that's not good at all, but if it's good Graps, it's good Graps. So match is good. End of the match comes at this fucking buckshot 21 plex to where I'm like, I hear you. In theory, it should be awesome. I would just rather you already had me at.
Just kill that fucking guy, man.
You literally already had me at fucking Bandito picking up Toa Leona and hitting him with a 21 plex. That's all you needed to do. You did not need to add no fucking buckshot to this shit. I don't think you needed to. But yeah, that's the end of the match. Niggas are tame. It's a good suit. It's a real good suit. I have nothing for Brugman and Mark Davis. I don't have a goddamn thing. Will Ospreay in a street fight. I don't know who asked for that.
You did. What do you mean?
No, I didn't. I did not. I ain't asked for this shit at all. And that's it. That's Arena Mexico. We ended on Bruvman singing his song in front of the regulars of Arena Mexico. Are you skipping Collision this week, or are we going straight to this week's Dynamite?
We're going straight to this week's Dynamite.
Let's do it. I think we're overtime. I know we've been on here.
We are overtime. That's fine. This will be quick because this is a nothing happening show. We are live from Las Vegas, Nevada, with the shittiest crowd in the last couple months, according to everybody else. I wasn't listening. I was fucking phoned in.
It was bad. It was bad.
Sir William starts the show. He tells us that his granddad is fucking dead. He says that Kenny, unlike last week, is here tonight. Nakazawa is a ball licker. Ospreay calls out Omega, and instead Callis comes out. Callis says, you've always been a bitch ass nigga. So, same thing with Omega. We're just gonna kill both of you. So they start whooping on this nigga, and Kenny comes to help with the most comical fucking lead pipe I've ever seen. He pulled this shit straight from fucking Street Fighter.
Literally fucking forget that. Cody? Alright, bro.
It's the most comical, like, PVC disguised as a lead pipe. So then Omega's like, yeah, I warned you about everybody. I warned you about Callis. I warned you about Moxley. I warned you about MJF. You're a fool and you'll lose everything. He says, and he wants him to bring his best, basically. So we get a recap from the Continental Cup matches from Collision. And then in our opener, it's Bayley, it's MJF, it's Wayne, it's number 2 in the Casino Gauntlet. This had some very good action. MJF is obviously the polarizing figure in this, because if it was just Bayley and Wayne, this would be a lot of fun. But because MJF has to find a way into this match, and they have to be able to advertise MJF being in this match, he needs to be in this triple threat. So we get a shooting star press by Bayley for 2, a head kick by Wayne to Bayley, a prodigy plex on the Mike Bayley for 2. Nick Wayne tries Wayne's World. Max forearms him in the back of his head. We get a ultimate weapon to Wayne from Bayley, but MJF steals the kill, locking in Salt of the Earth, which has nothing to do with what happened, but sure. And Nick Wayne has to tap out. Sniggy gets a mic afterwards, says he's going to win the gauntlet and nobody can stop him. Andrade's music hits, but it's a ruse. And he's looking past Andrade and setting his sights on the belt. I'm so excited to watch him and Andrade at Wembley. So excited that he's not even worried about the guy. That he's legitimately looking past the guy that he's supposed to be wrestling in 2 weeks.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
Yeah, man. So sure. So Mick Foley is with the Bang Bang Gang and Jay White. Jay White puts all their enemies on notice. The Dogs, the Death Riders, and so on and so forth. This moves into the Continental Cup first round. Jay White versus David Finlay. They had a very competent match. It was a good match. It never got out of its first to second gear, and I think that's okay for TV. I don't think that it's a problem. It just looks weird when you put it next to the opener, because even though MJF was in the opener, they were still moving quickly around him and doing very much the hybrid indie style, as opposed to wrestling in a normal pace.
Wait, this is about Jay and David?
Yeah.
It's like I hear what Ibu is saying when he's like, I don't think they work in AEW. But I also think that I think he's being a bit reactionary. Because it's like, if you look at the grand scheme, we haven't gotten Jay White in like a year plus, right? His hand was fucked, and it's probably been a very long time since he's wrestled. So where it's like, people aren't giving niggas grace after they come back from long-ass injuries. Same thing with Eddie. Like, Eddie came back and niggas weren't giving him grace. It's like, we should be lucky to even be watching him, not to be like, oh, we should not criticize the match. But it's like, if we're like, I think for David, it's like, at the time that he came in, it's crowd's full. Well, main event seems full. So it's like, we can't just, not to say we can't, because they are kind of rehashing the same niggas. Outside of Ospreay, who is at this point finally getting his shout after like, what, fucking 3 years of being in this company? Could be wrong.
You said
2
what?
actually. How long has Osprey been here? 2? 2, 3 years?
About 2-3 years, yeah.
Yeah. So he's
I would
just
say
now
signed
getting
to
his.
AEW 24 because in 2023 he was finishing up in New Japan with the United States Championship and the global title and all that other shit.
Yeah. So 2 years of Osprey being here, and he's finally getting his show. And it's like, and I know he's talking about like work, but like you got to give him some time to kind of like get acclimated, and also a lot of his feuds and shit like that he's feuds and people that he's been working with have been very like haphazardly thrown together because the original plan fell off a fucking cliff. Original plan, he comes over, him, Gabe, and Clark Connors raise hell for a while. They were supposed to be trio champs for way longer than they were. Gabe had a freak accident, come up off that player, gave him the fucking conglomeration. So what do fucking David and Clark do? They just do random bullshit. I forget all of who they were fucking feuding with. Just the most random niggas ever.
Yeah. No, and that's what I was saying earlier, where it's just like, if we're not even talking about work rate, the way they're being used is not productive. You're
Yeah.
rehashing New Japan lore with a guy that's coming back from an injury and guys you've been beating the shit out of for the last 3 months.
Yeah. So like all those other matches, if he's talking about that body work, all right, I can see it, but I would also still give like a longer while before we even say that it's the experiment, if you want to call it that, has failed, because I don't think that's true. I think it's more of just like he has to get acclimated to the style, and I think he has to find somebody and like a match that really works for him and be like, all right, this is how I want to go about them. But to just be like, not Shabouf, and especially bring Jay White into the tweet as well. I think the situations are two very different things, right? Jay White coming off a year plus of being gone, and even then, if he's talking about placing the card, it's like you can't really say that with your whole chest because like the nigga just came back, and when he was leaving, it felt very strongly to me. And like the people he was being positioned with, the nigga was next to Copeland, not for no reason. The nigga was involved with the Death Riders, not
Not
for no
for no
reason.
fucking reason.
Well, I mean, I don't like it, but you know, niggas will say, "Oh, when you're attached to people that are main event caliber, then it's good for your booking." And I'm like,
Yeah,
I
but you
believe
gotta
you.
actually do things. Nigga, he was attached to Copeland and he was in tag matches and shit. Copeland got all the damn tag or title shots and Jay White was just cannon fodder.
Like, he was cannon fodder, but that's what niggas tell me. That's what I've been reading on the Twitters. So I'll be like, okay. And it seemed like after that he was about to. I forget what tournament Jay White was about to enter in AEW. Like a tournament was about to start, and that's when we find out after that he broke his shit. But I feel like Tony was very like getting ready to use him in like a meaningful way. And now that he like has his piece back that he wanted to use, he's like, all right, I just want to play him anywhere so that he can get reps, he can get ready, and we can like have him there. People are gonna be like, oh, this nigga sucks now, and it's like it's not that, it's the nigga's hurt. And with David, I don't even think David's bad. I think the fucking match types. I think putting a spotlight on him recently was like, all right, everybody's gonna watch David Finlay because he's wrestling Jay White, who hasn't been around in a while. You watch that collar match, and if you're not like bought into fucking this tournament that's happening, it's Continental Cup, you can be like, all right, that match sucked. I don't think it sucked. I don't want to run the you need a high IQ to understand this shit, but I think that's what I'm kind of alluding to. I can't. Sometimes wrestling has to be boring. Sometimes niggas have to do fucking lockups and holdups and change shit, and it doesn't help that Las Vegas sucks. It doesn't help at all. Straight up. I think nowadays people are underselling how much a bad crowd can fuck a match because it's really bad.
I mean, especially now because everybody's at like a what's the word? We talk about it all the time. The average work rate is already like so high in AEW that it's
Yeah,
just like the crowd is playing a huge factor in what's happening
yeah,
and
because
people's
niggas,
enjoyment of these matches because we already know the match is going to be good. It's just a
yeah,
matter of how good it is versus how engaged the crowd is.
yeah, and niggas will pivot to try to play up to the crowd if they don't hear them niggas fucking with the shit. And I hate when people do that because fuck them niggas over. Whatever you wanted to put together is what you wanted to put together. Whether it's bullshit or not, you can judge it after the match is finished, but don't pivot and start doing other shit. Not that they did that, but I don't want there to be a situation where fucking because you know these niggas check everything. So I don't want David Finlay to be like, ah, Evil thinks smash his ass. Watch this, and he just starts playing to the crowd, making sure people are into it, and starts like wrestling for niggas like him instead of
I
wrestling
mean,
for himself.
niggas just tried to flame Aaron Wolf because he did a destroyer into an Olympic slam.
And it's like, I mean, that sounds awesome to me. I'm not gonna lie. So if you want, and then what was it? There was an NXT guy that wanted to wrestle in a very like 70s style,
Oh,
right?
you talking
70s,
about
30s
Brooks
style.
Jensen? Yeah,
Yeah,
they
niggas
were
was
saying
killing him
his
for
All
that.
Japan LARP wasn't working because he was wrestling in a fucking WWE shed. And I mean, they're
And
right,
it's
but at
like,
the same time, you gotta let that nigga try.
yeah, you got to see whether or not like, does it look cool?
Is
Does it
it
look cool? Did
working
it work for
for
you?
NXT?
Yes, yes. If the answer is yes to anything, it's a fucking success. Whether it's LARP or not, who gives a fuck? Like, let's be like, it's what I'm talking about. This is why like niggas is losing the passion for the sport, and I can't imagine
I
going to
also
wrestle
just think
because
that
it
there's
just
entirely too much wrestling. I think that's what happened is that niggas have become oversaturated to wrestling. So now that, and that's like a problem that niggas have discussed, where it's just like the drug of wrestling is become so potent that it's just like you're searching for the next high, basically.
yeah. Um, and I can understand that, and that's why like I think even when I started watching, I was like, the booker should probably take long breaks. I was naive, and I'm like, obviously, this is a business. You can't just tell niggas they can't do that shit because then venues lose money, crew loses money, a lot of people lose money. Especially like if WB is like, well, we wanted to run a fucking niggas decided to start promoting lanterns all of a sudden, bro. What the
They don't have a
fuck?
fucking choice, bro.
You know?
You guys
So
shit
it's
all
like you
over
can't,
everything else.
yeah, you can't do that just because of the nature of the business. But it's like if that was historically part of it, where it's just like, all right, October, November, these niggas take a break. It would probably help people a lot more because you can tell when niggas start phoning shit in both companies. You can absolutely tell when niggas are phoning shit in. They're just like, get me to this point so where I'm a little less busy, and then I got you. I'll give you what you want. And it's like that doesn't work like that. But it's the same match. I like the match.
No, yeah, I didn't
Um,
hate it, but I can see what people were talking about when it is a sore spot, especially when you see what's before it. That you get the perfect
yeah,
example of the party match before it, and then you've got something that's kind of slow, and then after that you're sandwiched between the modern style of that triple threat, and then Kevin Knight as an individual.
you gotta. People have to like, and I saw this tweet earlier. Somebody said that wrestling Twitter is starting to become a lot like film Twitter, to where people are being like real snobs about this shit. I'm here to tell you right now, it's always been like that. All right, Venn diagram of the circle. It's probably the same niggas. However, I think that I would like both circles to be smarter about the way they speak about things.
That's not happening.
I'm somebody that does one of those things, and I imagine it's the same way for if a wrestler were to actually look at wrestling Twitter. You do have to be smarter. Like I think there needs to be smarter talk and more intentionality in the things you say, right? Across the board. If you want to say something in particular about why you don't like something, go for it. Who cares? If you want to be vague about it, go fuck yourself. I'm not trying to see that shit. I made
That's
them three
crazy.
dots. Not interested in this post. Show fewer tweets from whatever the fuck your handle is. I'm not trying to see that shit. Um, and like this doesn't apply to you because he actually did make like a longer. He bought Twitter Blue, fucking sucker, and he
Nah,
he put that.
he bought that shit and has become a terrorist ever since.
Oh, of course.
You'll see the preview for eBlue tweet and go, all right, that's cool. Yeah,
And
that's
show
a
more,
bet.
and it's just like, well,
Nigga,
show
you
less
click
actually.
the actual tweet and it's fucking the longest tweet you've ever fucking seen.
Yeah, and it's a reason why I hated that niggas made fun of like media threads and shit like that. Cause like memes you said earlier, niggas don't write enough. You don't write enough. I would love to sit and like, for example, every time I get on here, and I dead ass might just fucking rewatch that Jet Speed Babes versus Top Gods match and just talk about it again in like a longer format than what I did the first time because I really love that match. But I wish niggas just wrote about the shit that they really like, and if there's something you don't like, I need actual tweets about it, like threads. Like I need to open some shit up, and it's like 7 tweets long. But I'm also gonna be snobby and say it can't be bullshit. Like every point you make has to be rooted in some sort of like actual like real world example that's not ridiculous. Them fucking them house show tweets that niggas was showing me, and obviously sharing with the classroom, fried my brain. I can't believe I share community with. What the fuck is going on? It's not a hard sport to understand. It's not hard. Niggas are making it hard, but yeah, all I have to say, match isn't bad. Just put yourself like approach every match differently. I understand also you have to look at things as an entire card. But if you're not talking about an entire card and you're talking about one match, you can't be like, fucking what's a really beloved match? As an example. Well, actually, no, I'll use the opposite example for a match I don't really like, right? Mox versus Copeland is bad. But I'm not gonna say its only sin is the fact that it's after the Hollywood ending. It's actually a couple matches after the Hollywood ending. So I won't, use that against the performers. Does it make it feel worse because it is a couple matches after the Hollywood ending and it closes the show? Absolutely, of course. But also, and primarily, the actual contents within the match are bad, right? So it's like it's sandwiched in between a party match and a Kevin Knight fucking heater, him doing a carry job with fucking Jericho. But you have to look at it as just a match. Like you have to remove the context from it. Like what the fuck? That's crazy. Fans running gimmicks like the wrestlers. I understand want to be part of the fun. I do it too. What did I post earlier? World title on my arm, world title not on your arm. That's crazy. However, that's the homegirl, so I gotta run it, but I'm not serious. Niggas taking themselves seriously, we're getting you out of here. Anybody that has reigns in their Twitter handle, your opinion will not be taken seriously. I'm sorry. Anyway, Ransom, the show's too long. Sorry. Why did you remind me of that? I found it fucking hilarious. I was so giddy. Anyway, sorry. What's next? All right, the carry job. Yeah, let's skip that.
Yeah, I mean, Jericho and Knight totally happened. We got that fucking screen cap of Jericho sitting in Paul White's lap that I will be abusing from now on. I will just be posting it at random intervals of my day/week. So good luck to everybody that I keep posting that picture in front of. Nothing happened. Kevin Knight kind of just Callis stabbed Jericho crazy style with that fucking screwdriver. But other than that, nothing really happened. Knight very much could have won by himself, but we're heels and all.
You don't rock with the Callis screwdriver from the
No, I don't mind it. I just think that doing that against Jericho is fucking funny. Because, like, why can't Kevin Knight beat Chris Jericho clean?
Yeah.
And and I know that people are gonna be like, oh, why would you want to? Why wouldn't you? Like, we can build him back up. It's fine, bro. But I don't know, man. It do not matter. We get a Death Rider segment. Claudio's talking about the tournament, talking about killing whoever he needs to win. Mox is grappling with Marina. He steps to the front. He says anything could happen. His road could end tonight. Asks if Jack shocks the world. Is it prep or is it opportunity? Is he ready? Fortune has a habit of doing as she pleases. Statlander crushes Viva Van in record time. Foley announces the 4-way for the TBS title next week. It's Stat, it's Maya, obviously, Persephone, and Shida. Stat is interrupted by Persephone and Hikaru Shida, which leads into our tag match. I don't have anything to say about this tag match either, because it's very much just here. Like, they just needed something to put on the show because they realized that they had nothing to do. They had nothing planned for the women on the show. So, I mean, there's nothing for me to really talk. Like, it wasn't, like I said, it wasn't a bad match. There was one spot that I didn't like. It was like the superpower spot where Maya World was supposed to do the pinning, the clutch pin into like the fall away suplex. It took too long to set up because they were trying to be as safe as humanly possible. That's really the only minus of the match, but other than that, I think it was okay. Completely fine TV match.
Yippee.
Darby promo says he has no regrets with his title run. Says now Kevin is burning the candle at both ends, so basically he's gonna win at Wembley, and then he declares that it's falls count anywhere, because we can just pick stipulations because why not?
If Darby went back, I may kill myself. Just a fair warning for everybody.
Callis with Fletcher and Renee. Fletcher's ready for Wembley. Callis announces that it's Fletcher, Okada, and Takeshita for the International Championship. Cal is furious. Okada reassures him that the only thing that matters is that the title stays with the family, and Don is fucking ecstatic to hear somebody other than himself say it. Fletcher is super pissed because nobody cares about what he's got going on. That shit is fucking insane, man. I don't know. Let's see. In our main event, we have the crucifixion of Jack Perry.
Yay!
It's absolutely fucking
yeah,
nonsensical.
Yeah, we did skip that too.
Oh, whoops. Oh yeah, I guess I can go back. The trio segment totally happened. The champs come out. Before anyone can say anything of note, Strickland comes out. Swerve says, the three of you bitch ass niggas have nothing in common. Except for me, I guess. Then Swerve lists how he beat Brodito in the tournament, calls Hangman a loser, asks what happened to him. Hangman says, hey man, you're a fucking loser too. What happened to you? Ricochet came out with the lethal demand. They call Swerve a loser and say he has no friends. And then the segment ends, basically. Segment ends with Ricochet and Pal saying that they're going to win the trios titles back on their time, as heels do.
Yeah.
Also, I'm not sure what the fuck was up with Hangman dressing like Kyo Kusanagi from King of Fighters, but sure, man. I'm here for it, I guess. Let's see. After this, we have the our main event women's angle. Monet comes in during a Willow sit down with Renee and attacks her. And that's it. And then some bozo is saying, Sasha, come home. Because, get it? Come back to WWE because you're a WWE wrestler, or you were. Come back.
Niggas don't see how Bailey's being treated right now and don't think.
Bro, they don't care. They just want their WWE people to be in WWE. It doesn't matter if they get released or they leave because, whatever.
When Seth and Roman had that match, I was checking the comments out, like that picture that they did where it's I'm doing the fucking shield fist with the empty spot in the middle. Check the comments. And niggas were like, if only we could get Ambrose back just for this. Or Ambrose back at all. And I'm like, how far do you have to be removed from reality to understand that like a nigga just doesn't like where they were, and no amount of nostalgia for you is going to heal how they feel. Like we can do our fantasy booking, we can be like, oh yeah, I heard the Shield theme, I thought it was Ambrose too, but like we all know like that's not like that nigga is set up over there and very happy with what he's doing, and everybody, when I say everybody, but like a lot of people are happy with what he's doing. Nigga gets a somewhat viral gif every 6 months. Like he's perfectly fine with what he's doing. Nigga loves it over there.
Yeah.
I'll keep bringing it up. Nigga drove through a snowstorm just to wrestle fucking Copeland and take a spiked bat to the back that was literally peeling off his fucking forward epidermis. I don't even know forward epidermis is a word, but like the fucking very top of his skin. Like it was peeling that shit. I don't know how many niggas would do that if they didn't like working there. You're never getting that nigga.
I mean, that guy just loves wrestling, and he loves being able to wrestle his way. And AEW allows him to not only wrestle his way, but it allows everybody to wrestle their way. That's like people's full critique on whatchamacallit. That's people's full critique on AEW is that people are allowed to wrestle their way, which leads to like problems in compositions and cards and whatnot, which happens. But I mean, at least there's a freedom. WWE, you really don't get the freedom ever, because not only are they hard reeling in your shit, which I mean, yes, you do need to reel in, right? But like they severely handicap so many people.
Yeah, I think having the mindset of just like go out there and fucking hoop, my nigga, I think is dangerous. But I think Tony Khan has gotten really good with the selection of people that he selected to where like outside of like people being like physically unable to do things like, cope with the fucking area code shot or 619, let's be adults. Outside of like that shit, I can't remember the last like really bad. Well, I mean, I guess it would be Cutie Marshall falling off the fucking
Oh yeah,
thing
slipping
in
off
the
the
zoo
top. I
hour.
mean that wasn't due. That was literally a freak accident. That
Yeah,
wasn't like due to a style in wrestling or a wrestling
you're
style.
right. So like outside of that, I don't think Tony Khan has like hired niggas that have tried to do something that they physically can't do, and it's been a problem because they injured themselves during the fight. Everybody that he hires and everybody he retains is really good at their job. And is it obviously very irresponsible to only like it comes to a point to where it's like he's not really having people be trained within AEW. He's kind of just sending niggas places to do that so that other people could do it for him. But like that's kind of like what the company was born off of. Like I'm just going to sign niggas that are already good at their jobs, and we'll just go from there. So you looking at Julia, and it's like, I'll see AEW niggas say shit about like, oh, look at how they're treating all the different women in WWE, and it's like I really can't say much as an AEW fan, as like a primary AEW watcher. I can't tell them niggas anything, really, because at any point a WWE nigga could pull out the NXT fucking Blue Eyes White Dragon card, and I'm cooked. I don't have a monster in my fucking deck that can do anything about this.
Yeah, you just fucking cooked.
I just lost the game. So I'm gonna keep my fucking mouth shut. Obviously, I can criticize what they got going on, but and I don't even know if the NXT Women's Division is still popping like that. But that nigga started charging
It's
up.
not at the level it was last year, but it's still a pretty high level.
All right, nigga starts charging up that Kamehameha. I'm not gonna stop to check to see if he can do it. I'm just gonna get up. I'm sorry, I give up. I'm not. What? No, stop. Put your hands down. What the fuck?
Yeah, oh, come on.
Nah, what is he doing? Yeah. I think the funny thing about this trios thing is that there was a report literally earlier yesterday that spoiled the entire fucking angle and where it's going. And I'm not gonna say it out loud. However, there's there was a reveal that felt like they were supposed to happen here that didn't. And the promo, at least Swerve's part of the promo, ended very flatly where I feel like it was supposed to go
Not
completely
gonna lie,
different fucking
I've
direction.
seen the tweets today. I was waiting for it to happen watching the fucking show.
Literally, I was also waiting for it to happen, and
Like the
it
way
didn't.
niggas
I'm
was
like,
talking about it, I thought that was like the thing, and I was wondering
yeah,
why nobody was talking about it. I guess.
didn't see any tweets, no posted, nothing. Watching it live, I was like, oh, it feels like it was supposed to happen here, but I guess they pivoted. But that was probably always, they're probably always going to build to it. I just don't know why you know,
I
that
just
means
think it's
we're
dumb
getting,
not to do it here. I think it's
yeah,
dumb to have
extended
Swerve
look at
come
Same
back to
time.
confront the trios champions, and for you to. It's convoluted, is what it is. Because Swerve
Yeah,
shows up without partners, and they basically tell him, get the fuck out of here till you have partners. And then he
yeah,
leaves to go get partners. I feel like we could have just circumvented this shit by having him show up and then bring out his partners in a segment. Like, why do all of that extra step? You're adding extra steps for no reason.
nobody fucking knows, man. Nobody knows.
But in our main event, the crucifixion of Jack Perry. It's Jack Perry, it's John Moxley, it's the Continental Cup. I don't got nothing to say about this match other than if in universe, if I'm Jack Perry, I'm mad as fuck. Cause that little stupid pachinko ball really rolled out and that shit said Moxley on it.
Ah, nigga.
Cause Moxley beat the fuck out of him. Old boy was bleeding. He got fucking. He got choked. Not choked him. He got sent to that fucking table. Moxley choked him out big style like 3 times.
His level says, buddy.
Nah, he got sent straight to the gulag and shredded up, man. But hey, man, it's all good because we gonna win this Continental Cup thing. We gonna win the fucking C2 at the end of the year. It's all good. And when it don't happen, I'm going to Japan. That's it, bro. I'm not playing. When it don't happen, if he lose at Wembley or he lose the Continental Classic later this year, going to Japan.
I think unless if he goes immediately in the international title picture, you staying?
Fuck no. For what?
Okay.
I don't want to see that. We're not beating them niggas. And it's not because he can't beat them niggas. You know why he not beating them niggas.
He not beating them niggas, man. Oh, man, that Mox, man.
Some fucking bullshit. But yeah, man, that was a week in wrestling. Like I said, stay tuned at some point for the 0.5 episode of me catching up on the 5-star and talking about Noah and the N1. We will see you guys next week for more AEW goodness, I guess. Yippee. Fucking. Y'all have a good night and Godspeed.